20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
it is time once again for the letter of the day. And the letter...
Cookie!
What?
Yeah,
No, Cookie Monster. No. You cannot eat this.
Yeah, but me hungry. Me want the cookie.
Of course you do, Cookie Monster. But listen, this is not a cookie.
That not cookie.
No. Look. Just look at it. See?
Yeah.
Does it look like a cookie? No. It is the letter N. N as in nice. N as in nose. N as in
Boy, oh boy. Oh no. Me find myself on Horn of Dilemma.
Aw, shit, here we go. You know how we do. What's going on, my ends? How you doing? Good to see you all, you motherfuckers. You great mother, you fake. It's good to see you. I got, that was close.
What's up, you pussy motherfucker?
Yeah.
Rape.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or we start accusing the audience. Hey, what's up, CP downloaders? What? Hey, what kind
Morgan
of fans you
Kane,
have?
more like Morgan caning children.
Yeah, Morgan CP.
Spare the cane, spoil the child.
It's good to see everyone. Welcome to Twisted Mind on Friday evening. What a great show Ralph had. I like talking to Mark Collett, and I hope to talk to him soon. Maybe we'll have him on the show sometime. Tonight, we have thanks, Ralph. Ralph just hosted. Perfect timing. We had a little
Ralph.
We had some tech issues.
Oh,
That's why
did
we're
we?
a little bit late. Oh my god. Can we just turn on the fucking computer and it just works?
And you're talking crazy.
Did an Indian make this?
Ooh. I need an Indians. I need a lot of sound effects.
Yeah, well you have the Asian one, right? Do it.
Oh yeah, which one is it? No.
That's a good one, right?
I was thinking of making all new ones today, actually.
Yeah. And
Was
by
it-
the way,
go ahead.
sorry, please use jazz hands instead of clapping. I have PTSD. We have a lot of new people here for Black Pigeon Speaks. Just so you know, I just banned someone. If you're a gay, if we don't like you, if I don't like your username, you're banned.
If you've got
Get
a
it?
fat Eora about you, you're gone.
Yeah, if even Nick Core, who's in chat right now, said he's using Linux, that's fucked up, by the way. If you're using Linux, you're downloading beheading vids, you're killing kids. By the way, Tuesday, thank you for the diamond. I see Val's back. Val, good to see you. We've missed you. We got Ralph hosted us. Thank you so much, Tuesday, for the diamond. Thank you everyone who's been supporting. This week's been fucking wild with support. Hey to Supremacy 962 subscribing for a month. Thank you so much.
Hey to Supremacy.
And Val threw a
guy.
diamond. Thank you so much, Val. We love.
Oh, wrong button.
Wow,
Whoops.
that was.
There you go.
That's what are we
Whoopsie.
at a BLM protest? That's what we'd be doing outside the
Hey,
van.
whoa,
and stuff.
whoa.
I'm just kidding, JK. Are we?
Jesus Christ.
I know. Yeah, I'm
Whoa.
mad. Okay, Kyler already heard me. I went insane. One trip to Walmart
Different person
made
now.
me a white racist. All right.
Andy came back from Walmart and called me, and he's like, you know
Bro.
that guy, David Duke? I was listening to him on my headphones in Walmart, and he just started making a lot of sense for some reason.
I'm
No real
not
reason. It's just, I started
even-
listening.
I'm not even. You guys think I'm JKing, but
Or
well,
J-O-ing.
or King. Get it? No, I'm not a white sup, but I have some. I want to say something. This is about a lot of things. By the way, Black Pigeon Speaks. He'll be here soon.
Supposedly.
I hope. He did message me at midnight, and I messaged him back. So everyone go harass him on Twitter and beat Black Pigeon.
Fuck him in the mouth.
But he usually watches us all night anyway.
He's a fan.
He's a fan. He'll be here soon, guys. We're gonna have some great talks with him. I love Black Pigeon Speaks, but I have a monologue, if you will, about
Uh-oh.
society.
No,
hate.
not society. Just certain people whose skin color might be darker than
No.
ours. Okay.
Hang on. I'm gonna explain right now.
Okay.
We got by the way, Higgs Boston. Thank you for the diamond. We love Higgs Boston. Tuesday through a diamond. Thank you so much, Tuesday. Mwah, we love you. We got, I think everyone's been throwing the ice cream. It's like British fascist. Nice to see you. Cooper with a diamond. He's saying, what's the difference between Dan Harmon rapes?
Huh?
Dan Harmon, there's no difference?
What's the difference between?
That's all he said. Anyway, thank you so much for the diamond.
Fuck it, that was good.
Yep, Shin Chan 256B for a Ninjagini.
Whoa,
And
hey.
And in the chat for Shin Chan 256B, thank you very much. And he goes, what the fuck is up with the stickers? Save ones don't work. Only channels. I'm on mobile. How was Killstream? Killstream was awesome. And I'm going to expand on some things we talked about there. Black Pigeon Speaks should be in soon. We'll see him soon. And
We'll see him on cam. He's gonna go on camera for the first time on our show.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Don't tell anybody. It's a secret.
Oh yeah, Shinchan too. They just said you have to be on desktop, not on mobile, to have your extras saved stickers because you're using D-based.
Well, I think you could probably find a way. I think there's mobile browsers that have Grease Monkey add-ons. You can find that and add the D-based to your. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. Yeah,
I'm starting to get too Linuxy right now. I don't like the way I'm talking.
We're about to docs.
And then you go to Tor.
Yeah, and then you want to go to Onion, and then you
Listen,
look for the Silk Road, and
there's two different distributions of Linux that you guys. That's it. There's only two. There's Mint and Gentoo. Gentoo is for C, and Mint is for doxing and murdering people. So.
All right, looks like we're gonna get Minton. Chauvinist donated a diamond, saying Dr. Duke is a good guy. So is Black Pigeon Speaks. Dr. Duke has great barbecues, by the way.
He's got good recipes for broccoli. I haven't heard. I've only heard his recipes for broccoli. I don't know what else. I've heard some things, but all I know is he's a good cook. He's a very good cook, so I like the guy.
So we got a lot. We got a huge show for you tonight, everyone. I'm gonna be. I know I seem a little bit off right now, or a little bit different, cause I'm not happy with. I hate outside. Okay.
Thank you, Punish Floyd. By the way, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yep. No
he
problem.
said I look good. So.
I went to Walmart. I bought new headphones. As you can see, new headphones. They're beautiful. They're nice. Thank you. I could hear the claps. Very nice. I could hear soft. So I'm like, I'm gonna buy a 6-pack and a pair of nice headphones, right? It's like I'm going to war now to go to the fucking Walmart. There's ends. Okay, first of all, I'm walking down the street, right? There's guys shooting fireworks in a parking lot just because they're like fucking cops are there. I'm like, oh, this is great. What a great situation we have here. And then we got, may I ask you, now this might be hack in comedy. And what's up with ends?
What's up with the blacks? What's the deal with the blacks? Yeah, go ahead.
They have their phones out, and they don't even have Bluetooth speakers because they can't afford them, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting, bro.
Yeah,
0 viewers. Now,
Fuck yourself.
Go follow Kyler SC, please.
Follow me so I can have a better host.
Yeah. So we.
Rape.
What's up with we do. I'm so fucking mad right now. So I go to the Walmart, right? As I'm walking there, there's ends everywhere with their phones out with
breathing, living, existing. It made me sick.
Yeah, I have thoughts like, can we Bring back the. No, I'm just kidding.
Can we
Hang on,
ship 'em
hang on.
back?
No. We're just
That's a
kidding.
joke. We're kidding. We love
Right?
blacks. We love them.
Hang on. Stop. People in the chat, stop scaring me with N's and Azores. I've been there 18 times. Stop. What's up with them? They got rap music, full blast. This is not hashtag not all, okay? 99% have
At least.
music, full blast, and they're walking around. It's like, you got my money, got my hands in the bag. I fucked out the bitches and I went, and they're loud.
Kill a white woman.
They're all
Kill a white man.
They're all in groups and maskless. They're jumping.
No regard for COVID whatsoever.
They don't
Nothing.
care. COVID
They
never
don't
existed to the
give
end.
Whenever they hear COVID-19, they think that someone's license plate number.
Wow.
That was kind of rough, actually.
Yeah. Infinite Slick with a diamond saying, if I get muted again, I will do a drive-by in ghetto. All right.
I mean, okay, we'll mute you twice.
If you were muted unjustly, go DM. Oh yeah, we'll just keep muting
Yeah,
you
we'll
to get
unmute you.
every neighborhood cleaned up. Let's get the
One, we're gonna do a GoFundMe for ammunition.
I'm mad. Okay, this story is getting. It's gonna get racy and race. Okay, Rex Racer for Rex. I missed you, man. How? Okay, I can't read that diamond. I can't. I will. This is about something on the weekend I did. He goes, sounds like Andy went to the zoo. All right, fair enough. Infinite Slim. Okay, yeah, I read that. Thank you everyone for supporting. And by the way, if you want us to watch a video or a clip, send us a Ninja Genie with a link, and we will play whatever you send us, unless it's Ralph's sex tape. We're doing that for free. All right. Chauvin, exactly. Chauvin is for a diamond, saying 13% of the population have 50% of the COVID cases.
Well, I don't.
like that.
I'm gonna need some sources, but that I believe it.
Yeah. So I was. I hope fucking Black Pigeon DMs me. Okay, he'll be around.
He's
Okay,
probably
so-
busy. There's like Japanese women around his house, like he's white, so they're just like, "Let me suckle your penis."
He's in the
He's
middle.
like, "Fuck off!"
No, he's in the middle of a ninja battle currently.
He's throwing
eating
shurikens.
ramen, right?
He's doing the gangsta jutsu from Naruto. You know, like throwing up one of those.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Drive by no jutsu.
No offense, bro. You're being nice in chat, but I gotta ban you. You can't have that name in our chat. We don't want to lose what we have here. Make a new account with a new name that's not the
What? What's wrong with
straight
his
up
name?
hard. It's the word
No,
we all wish.
no,
we
it's
could be.
it's an NI stands for Nichrome and 99.
Okay, yeah. Val Rose back for a diamond, saying flatten the curve unless it's the bell curve. Wow. Unless it's the bell curve. Okay, so look. So
Jeez.
they all have their volume at max, and it's like, is it maybe I'm an old guy now? I'm 32. I don't get this I sound like a fucking old man. I don't get the music.
No,
Got the bitches
Andy,
in it.
it's not a
I got the
generational
bitches in the
thing.
rock, got the bitches in the
It's
rock,
not.
got the back, got the beat, got the boo boo.
Kill a
Who's
white woman.
Get a white
What?
got the pimp. I'm a pimp. You're not a pimp. You don't
Weezy.
pimp. You're not cool. No one likes you. You don't have a job. You're fucking poor.
Pimping's not a job.
You're in welfare. You're smoking weed with your friends in parking lots every night.
You
don't-
smoke blunts.
There's no pimping where you're from. Oh, I got the gold chain. You have not one gold chain, and if you do,
it's plated.
it was
The mall.
It was not plated. You threw a brick through a fucking window and you took it out of a store.
You
Fuck
broke into some
off.
poor Jewish guy's house and took
No,
all of
this
his
is-
jewelry.
Fucking got the bang. Look, there's some rap where it's
Pimp my hoe. Pimp my
there's
bitch.
Some rap where it's very impressive. Okay, I like some of the older Eminem stuff where it's like really it's insane, but the way some rap is okay, but the 99% of rap now is got the bong and beat. It's like this weird like. It sounds like retard music.
It sounds like somebody burping but talking.
It sounds like someone left a bunch of instruments in a special needs class and they went, here's a tape recorder.
You know who I blame for all this?
I have a couple of
No,
groups.
wait, whoa.
All right.
What? No.
I'm mad, by the way.
I blame Lil B. He's the first intentionally bad rapper that I know of that got popular, and he started the whole thing of being intentionally bad, and now they call it mumble rap. But Lil B, he's to blame.
It's fucking sick. Okay? It's
I also blame the Jays. That's true.
wow. Red Benzo, don't even and yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, I'm by the way, if
I'm gonna have to
believe me,
keep Andy restrained, and usually it's the opposite. He's like having to
Kyler-
reel me back.
Kyler heard me after heading on my. I'm not even.
He
finished the
came back
story.
from Walmart and he was actually upset. Like he called me. He's like, I went to Walmart and these
and I said,
fucking.
"Oh my god, I was like playing Bejeweled while talking to you. And I was like, "Fucks, I hate." Okay, here we go. Red Benzo.
BPS will be here eventually. We DM'd him. He said he'd come on. Just
He
relax.
messaged me-
We're easing
This is
into
an
the pre-show.
intro. This is an intro. This is an intro. This is an intro. I swear to God, BPS. If he doesn't come here, we're gonna IP scrape him. Don't worry, we're
IP
gonna dox
rape him.
We're gonna kill his
gonna-
motivation to make videos. Right?
We're gonna hold him down and put a straw in his urethra, and we'll
No.
get the fire ants to go inside of his bladder.
No, okay. Here's the thing. Yeah. Okay. Look. Okay. I'm
That
gonna read
was
all
fucked.
these donations, and there's a bunch of links. You guys just keep. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. I'm a bit upset right now. I'm actually. So I
You're
literally started-
traumatized.
'cause it's not only about today. It's
Every day of your life,
It's
yeah.
building. I don't even want to leave my house anymore because it's like it's just rap music, and there's like okay. So look, they got this music and it's loud, and these fucking guys blocked the entire sidewalk, and I walked to the store to Walmart. Right? It's a long walk, but I want to be outside. I want some air. I want to exist in. Not drive. I have a car, but I don't want to drive everywhere. I want to walk too.
You want to be outside. You don't want to BLM.
Wow.
That's the show, guys. Good
Wow.
to see it. Come on, thanks for coming.
There we go. All right. So I was walking. So they have the rap. That's really angering me. They're in groups in giant. They're not even like doing anything that like. It's not like they're because
Slowly, Andy Worski began to hate.
But here's the thing is, there's a giant parking lot. Okay, to my left. So I'm walking this way. I'm walking straight. There's a giant parking lot to the left. You could fucking cartwheel and backflip and
Jumping
jumping
jacks,
jacks, and you could
buffalo butt fuck, anything you want.
no. Stand on the sidewalk. 19 of you, maskless, fucking
Plague
listening to rap.
vectors.
I feel like I'm walking through a BET party through the sidewalks. I can't like, and they're all staring at me like I'm wearing a KKK uniform. But they're like,
Shit.
And
white
I'm
guy,
walking-
what you do? You went to the wrong neighborhood, white boy.
and I don't pull the, oh, I'm a scared little
pardon
meek
me.
white. I walk through like Moses separating the fucking Red Sea.
Brown
except
Sea.
it's the bees.
The BC,
It's the NC. The NC?
the
I'm like, and they're all, and I swear to God, they're all doing this.
sucking their teeth at you.
Kissing
Yeah.
their teeth? Yeah. I fucking hate that. Then I swear I heard someone say something, but I was hearing some stuff, some podcasts and stuff on my earphones.
Dr. David Duke, everybody.
But I can hear, and I'm like, it's sick. So I'm already like, oh my God, I can't get away from rap and groups of.
Wait.
And they're all looking at me. And I know what they're thinking. Like, here's the thing is, if they were like, if there was a black guy in a suit going, holding a bag of stuff he bought, and he's like, and he like nodded at me, I'd be like, oh, look at that gentleman.
Hello
No.
there, Mr. Wolski. This weather's
Yeah.
always good. And
Yeah.
you're like, that's
Hey,
right.
Mr. Wolski. Yeah.
Wait,
No.
wait,
It's
wait.
they're all.
Were they actually sucking their teeth at you, or is that an
Yes.
involvement? Andy,
I swear to
you,
God.
you were in extreme danger. That
I know.
you know what that is? That's like whenever an iguana like bobs his head and like opens his mouth. That means they're about to bite you. They were about to snap on that white ass.
No, they're looking like.
That's like a warning sign.
And by the way, it's not only like it's a couple white dudes who like one Asian guy is like, and the rest are B's or N's, and I'm walking by it, and they're literally trying to like, I don't know, it's alpha dogging, I suppose is the term, right? Where they're like,
yeah,
this motherfucking white boys didn't walk around us. Motherfucker, I'm walking right through you. I like shoulder to shoulder, like I have to like push someone. I swear I could feel the N.
the
on me.
animosity, the
Animosity. I was fucking. So I'm already mad at this point. So I. What?
The super action general said, "I'm just shucking and jiving, Master Worski."
Yeah. So
Shit.
yeah. So I'm.
You shucked and jived to that crowd of people. You were
Yep. So by the way, and believe me, I had a little like, when you're walking through the streets, right? Your adrenaline shouldn't be pumping.
well, you should be
You shouldn't be.
comfortable
You shouldn't be. Whoo!
at home.
I feel like
safe.
I'm like going through a haunted house when I'm a 7-year-old.
A haunted house. Oh, it's haunted, all right.
It's very spooky.
The ghost of the West is haunted.
Get it?
Yeah. That's.
Oh, I
that's
was
bad.
spooked.
You were
the haunted house.
You were spooked, and you were. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm spooked, right? And so I'm walking. I'm like, okay. And by the way, it's getting worse. Like, so I'm finally I'm walking. I swear to God, I said this last time. By the way, to Kyler, the corner I walked past the last time I walked to Walmart, there was a black guy. I'm not even kidding. He was sitting with a black chick in the corner beside some store, some bookstore.
Was she hot?
I couldn't see them. But I saw that and in my head, I'm like, what if they're talking about George Floyd or Black Lives Matter? Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm literally at the corner, and I hear him go, and then, the Black Lives. And I'm like, I was like, in my head, I'm like, I'm just being racist. I'm being racist. I'm like, well, why would I even think of that? Why? All black people don't talk about BLM. And it's like, Black Lives Matter. They're all staring, kissing their teeth at me. So I make it to Walmart. I pick up the headphones, they're like nice ones, $75 pair of headphones. They're nice, feel nice. And then I buy a 6-pack of beer and a sugar-free Red Bull. So I buy it. And by the way, we're gonna read donations in a second. I promise.
He
you.
DM'd you. Black Pigeon DM'd you. He said just now.
Oh, he did. Beautiful. Yes. All right. He has. I hope he has. BPS is coming. BPS. Twitter. I need a link to join. Yeah. All right. Hang on. We're gonna get BPS on. So I'm talking about BPS is gonna love this talk. By the way.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Twitter. Okay. BPS, you're watching right now. Do you have Zoom? You have Zoom, right? Send me your email that you use for Zoom, and I'll invite you in. That way, we could watch videos if we're gonna watch anything, and then we're gonna it's just better quality and stuff. So just DM me your
It sounds way better.
yeah. DM me your email. All right, so I make it to Walmart, and I'm already like, fuck this. I can't wait to move to Portugal. I'm sick of this. I'm like, everyone's just, I feel like maybe I'm being, I don't even want to be part of society. It's just, I'm like looking down, like, I just look up, make sure I don't get hit by a car. I look down, blah, blah. And I swear, I'm in fucking Walmart, and I'm already pissed off about this way everything is going. And this guy, so I'm walking down the aisle, and this guy's walking, he's walking like I'm on the right side, he's on the left side, but we're near the middle. So I move over to the right a little bit to give him some room. And in your mind, you go, he moves over to the left, his left, his right, right? My left. No. He keeps coming. He's like, no, I have to move more. I was like,
He was playing your chicken with you, basically.
yeah. I was
Okay.
like, fuck this guy. I literally turn, pivot, and go directly and speed up towards him to where he went, whoa, and he went, the skinny.
Oh no, you're not punking this white boy out today. This one fights back.
And I was like, I swear to fucking God, punch me in the face. I would fucking love, like, this
Give me an excuse.
Skinny
Just give me one.
21-year-old motherfucker. Yo, go ahead and try me right now.
Do some shit. Do some
And
shit.
He went, whoa. And then I'm like, what's that? I'm like, out of my way. And I just yelled, like, pivot, direct into him. Get the fuck out of it. I walked through the ends, walked directly towards one, made him go, whoa. He actually jumped. He was like about to jump the fucking banana aisle. No, I didn't mean that, but I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like, because it was near the bananas. It was near the bananas.
I did.
Right? I swear to fucking God. And
I meant
fuck
it that
out of
way.
my way. I'm like, when I was 20, I would never dare. And I'm not trying to be cool. I don't want to be a fucking fuck. And then the girl who's serving me at, I'm in line, is an N as well. I go, hey, how you doing today? Yeah, good. Looking down, not even looking in my eyes. Fine, okay. So then I'm like, okay, fine, but okay, let me get my fucking beer, my Red Bull, and my headphones. I'm like, da-da-da. I start walking. I'm about to walk out of Walmart. Doors, hink, right? Open up. Fucking N. This girl runs, comes from the side, and comes right in front of me. It goes right, and I'm just like, I swear, guys. I'm like, there's no TOS IRL.
No, there's not. Well, Andy, whoa. Andy, there is a TOS in real life. It's called the law.
That's why I didn't say it,
It's called the law.
I'm telling you what my mind, my brain went.
Andy's gonna have a Canadian Human Rights Tribunal.
I can't really hear what you are saying as DLive has not been working well. Okay, no worries. I'll catch you up. DLive has not been working in Tokyo very well.
He will jump into this conversation, hear one sentence, and immediately know what we're talking about.
I'm so mad, and I'm like, I can't wait to move to Portugal. Get the fuck.
There's no porches in Portugal, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay, so
No, their houses don't have like the front part. They're all like just normal like flat fronts. I don't know what you guys thought I meant by that. That's just what I meant.
Am I exact? Okay, it's not again. It's not just today.
Andy, these are all things that we all think to ourselves privately whenever we're confronted with these things, but we can never express it out loud because if we do, we're branded a hate monger, a racist,
I don't
xenophobe.
care.
And I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I'm okay with that.
Well, the problem is whenever you express these things vocally in real life, people immediately jump to the conclusion that you want to harm these people.
No,
that's no. I'm saying you don't.
Yes.
No, I know that, but I'm saying that's what they do.
Mad. I'm mad.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Tyler's face, by the way, for a second, so I can invite.
We don't want to do that. We just want them to be separated from us.
Well, here's the thing: is
that crazy? Do I sound crazy?
No. Here's the thing: is I was okay with it before all this craziness that's been happening lately, right? And the thing is, it's like there's no. Hang on, I'm just adding him right now. Okay, that's his email.
Because just imagine if we were all like in our separate communities, there would be no Black Lives Matter, there'd be no George Floyd, there'd be nothing, no problems.
But see, if there was if there's a black guy who's nice and cool and hey, what's up, or if he's minding his own, I don't. I mean, but it's the fact that it was like 7 in a row in a 30-minute store.
It's
I'm
a,
like-
it's a
I'm
pack
like,
of
I'm-
wild people.
I'm like, I'm never walking to Walmart
No.
ever again. It's my car. I'm like, oh, and I'm thinking in my head in Portugal, in Terceira, walk down the beach with my girl, have some oysters, have a beer. You go have beer on the street, watch it. There's nice stars everywhere. There's people go, hey, how you doing? They talk to you. They're friendly. Here's rap music being blocked, kiss teeth at me, fucking not saying hi to me, walking in my direction, trying to fucking alpha dog me, and then blocking my way out. I'm like, I wanted a fucking beer. Am I being crazy right now? I don't know.
That's normal.
Holy, and I came back and it was just like, and it's not even, hang on, let me make sure. Where's our, there's a black pigeon's coming in. I'm so excited. He's great. And we're going to read all donations and all that stuff. I fucking promise. We're having a nice show today.
I got a complaint to make too, real quick. What's it putting the cool stuff on t-shirts on the fucking back now?
I
Have you
don't
noticed
know.
that? Like, a lot of new t-shirts have the cool shit on the back, and no one's ever gonna look at the back of you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I sent
That
the
sucked.
link.
I'm taking that back. That sucks.
No, it's
no,
okay.
that was
it's,
bad.
I'm in the middle of this, like,
No.
Passion.
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it
bro.
go.
Okay,
Let it
I
go.
have a lot. Okay, participants. Okay, make sure. So I sent them. Okay, all right, guys.
Somebody brings up a
it's
good
his
point.
first time, by the way. It's his first time using Zoom.
It's
That's why I'm thinking-
just like Discord.
It's yeah.
No, it's not. It's better.
Okay, well,
In some ways.
yeah. So it's you know what it is? It's a lack of mutual respect. It's what I'm seeing. Not only
They
with
don't give a
ends,
fuck about
but
you.
But it's not only that. It's even the younger generation. Like I'm sure there's younger people watching us right now. But if you watch us and you're agreeing,
How
about,
young
yeah,
is
yeah,
young to you? How young? What are you talking? Like 18 to
20.
like 25 or so?
20. Yeah,
20? Okay.
22, 23-year-olds.
Okay.
Okay, if you're watching this show and you like agree,
People who missed the 90s, basically.
if you missed the 90s, yeah, I was gonna say, if you were born in the 90s, fuck, I'm so glad I'm 32. Or if you're, you know, but here's the thing is, I'm sure there's people who are 22 or 20 or even 18 who watch things like this or are based or whatever. But I swear to fucking God, 21-year-olds are absolute fucking retards.
No,
Most of
yeah.
them.
Well, the thing is, too, is that there's the upcoming generation, the people who are in high school now and turning 18 and 19 now, supposedly haven't bought into. I've just heard this. I know many young people, but I've heard that they haven't bought into all this woke shit, and they're actually pretty base. So we'll see what happens in a couple of years.
Yeah. Okay. So, sorry, I just missed you. Black Pigeon Speaks. He'll be here in a minute. So, here's my thing. That's why when Mark Collette, talking to Mark Collette, and I want him on soon, where I was talking to him, and here's the thing is, I'm not trying to be racist, okay? Because I'm not. If you're a
yeah.
nice person of any race, right? If you're a nice person of any race, I'll be like, but I'm not seeing, like, it's the, like, living with like Asian people, fucking they're quiet, they leave me alone.
They
They're
know
eating
their
noodles,
place.
They're ninjaing in their fucking
I
Townhouses.
want to be ninja.
I couldn't give a, but they're and they're quiet. They don't want, there's no Asian lives matter. They don't want you to even know they exist.
Well, that's not true. Sometimes if you live in Chinatown at night around 11 o'clock p.m. you're trying to go to sleep and you hear this in the distance.
Yeah,
That's pretty. That pisses me off sometimes. But other than that, they're
Other
fine.
than that, I'm not trying. Chinese are loud and rude AF. Yeah, at the restaurants, but
Chinese people are, but Koreans and Japanese are very nice, and Vietnamese people are cool too. But the Chinese, yeah, fuck the Chinese.
My point is, here's my point. Do you see Chinese people in groups outside causing havoc? No. Okay? That's what I mean by that. Okay? Like, I'm fucking so over.
Grimm's
God.
Dodo tier, that's Japanese though, that sound. Listen, I'm not some kind of cultured guy. Whenever I hear this sound, all I think of is, and they're all the same to me. So there you go.
Yeah. And he isn't racist, he's Baptist. That's my point. There is a but here it is. It's not even that only race thing, okay? It's not, okay. Let's talk about society and age, okay? And the young people and like bro, I saw some TikTok videos where it literally, I'm like, these kids are retards. And this is why I'm going to raise my kids in Portugal, on the island there, where it's very trad life. You know, it's a bit more obviously looser than, it's not super religious the way it used to be, but it's more trad. Because if I have a kid and they had a school here, and they come home and they're like, "Did you know that black people are president?" I will. Yeah, I will do a late term. It'll be it's 13 years too late for an abortion. I'm like, bro, you better shut. Yep. Oh, there he is. He's coming on. Hang on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There we go. BBS.
Big pussy sweat.
Hey, Black Pigeon, do you hear us? Hey, you probably have to. He has to set up his.
It's connecting. There he is.
Yo, do you hear us? Hello. Set up your mic. Just hit.
It says connecting to audio right now.
All right.
So I think maybe
Yeah.
the connection isn't stable.
I believe I'm in.
There he is. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Black Pigeon Speaks. Dude, I've been yelling about how I'm so, like, I don't know if you heard what I'm going pretty dark right now. I went to Walmart and had an incident with 7 black people all like in a row.
I'll just say one thing. He should have called this episode "My Struggle." Slowly he began to, you know the story,
Yo, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't able to hear you guys earlier because I don't know what it is about DLive, and I think it could be because it's owned by Chinese people that they every so often it doesn't work in Japan. It doesn't work on my phone. It doesn't work on my computer, and I've got very fast internet, and I don't know why. Like, so for example, right now, I can hear you guys, but I can't watch the show because it just freezes like literally every 15 seconds. It doesn't do that. It didn't do that previously though.
That's weird. Well, we actually have in a few. I have some DMs about that too from other countries and stuff. We're making a website for people to download the podcast and all that stuff, make it easier. Yeah. But no, I was just because we've had. I mean, you've heard our show obviously before.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just the last 2 days it hasn't worked, and it wasn't working previously, probably like a month ago, and then it just all started working again. I was like, oh, okay, good.
Oh, true say. Well, I was just telling Kyler, it's like society here, and this is stuff we've been talking about back and forth, but society here, I swear to God, it's just getting worse and worse. And dude, I was saying, I walk out of so I'll say the story faster. What I just said, I left to buy a 6-pack and buy new headphones. All right, cool. I'm walking to Walmart because I'm like, you know what? I want to enjoy the weather. It's nice weather outside. Dude, there's like all these gangster people on the sidewalk. They kiss their teeth at me while I'm walking by. They're staring at me with stank eye. People are talking. One guy like tried alpha dogging me. But hello?
Yeah, I'm here, dude. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So some guy tried alpha dogging me in an aisle. He's like, I'm like, I'll be polite. Walk over to the right a little bit. Let him walk by. He should walk to his right a little bit too. No. Come directly at me, full speed. I literally I played chicken with him, ran at him, and he's like, whoa. And I'm like, motherfucker. And there's people playing rap music at full volume on the streets and in Walmart. No one gives a fuck anymore. What? Anyway, so that's what was happening. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I was in Vancouver, and I was also in New York and Washington back in December, right, or in January, just before this whole COVID debacle began. And yeah, I don't even know what's happened to North America. It's just become like a big fucking clown world. It really has.
It really has. Yeah.
It really has. I mean, just the way people are behaving, and just the way people are. It's hard to put into words. And the thing is I think I was talking to a friend of mine. We went out for drinks the other day. Actually, there's a few people, and there was one guy from Australia, two guys from the US, a guy from the UK. And what people were saying is that because they live here, they go home and then they sort of see the country in snippets. Like, so for example, if you don't see a friend for a long time, you can notice the changes in that person. You know, he's gained weight, he's lost weight, he's got more gray hair, got, you know, less hair, for example. But if you're with those people almost every day, the slight changes or the small changes, it's like the boiling frog. You don't notice them as much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you have a huge window where you're not part of that, and then you go back and you're just like, what the fuck? You know, like,
Yeah,
you know,
well,
everyone lost their collective mind.
You get perspective on it.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you know
Yeah.
what's funny that you said that it worked. Okay, so for me, for example, when I stopped working because of COVID, and then I started streaming, I spent I went outside occasionally and mostly on the balcony, but 3 months in the house, because you're not, and now I've been going out, so it's I hadn't seen society in 3 months, 4 months almost. And now that I'm going back out, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, wow, it's night and day. The whole
There
time.
goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, Black Panther. I'm not even joking. The entire time I'm walking back from Walmart, angry from all these situations I had in the entire way. And while I was there, I'm like, I can't wait to fucking move to Portugal. I can't wait for I don't know, man. It's crazy. What did you see in Vancouver that made you?
Oh, well, the thing is already, because I think of things like, for example, Amazon, there's a few major commercial streets, like high roads or main streets or whatever you want to call them, that have shops on them in Vancouver. So and this is in the city center. There's one, one of the main ones is called Granville Street. And Granville Street, I mean, I even remember being a kid and I'd go and buy comic books and stuff down there by myself, right? Being 10, and it would be safe to go down to this street, buy my comic books, on a Thursday or whatever. But while I was there, what I noticed is that I'm assuming because of the influence of online marketing and online sellers like Amazon, probably close to 40% of the small shops on that street. And this is one of the main 4 commercial streets in the city center of Vancouver. There's Granville, Robson, Denman, and Davie. And Granville being probably the biggest because it's not surrounded by any residential properties. It's actually in the city center with the banks and the shopping malls around it, but there's no people living there. So it's a really, really city center. And this was a really nice street. Only the last time I was there, probably 2015 or 2016. And probably a third to a half of the stores there seemed shuttered to me. And they turn it because Vancouver has just, I don't know, man, it's gone Portland style liberal. So they have, for example, city injection clinics. If you're a heroin addict, you can go down to these government approved injection sites.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah,
a lot
I've
of these
heard of
people,
those.
a lot of these people though, they don't even give a shit about that. So they had turned this nice, what used to be a nice commercial street with restaurants and you could get nice shoes or whatever you liked. And they turned them into these walking homeless camps where people were literally shooting drugs up in the open for everyone to see on what used to be the corner, one of probably the most expensive commercial real estate in the city 5 years ago. Right. And they're just literally with fucking needles in their arms, right out in the open, smoking crack.
It's like
doing
an
all-
Alice in Chains concert. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. But right in what used to be the city center, right what used to be one of the nicest corners in the entire city. And then it was just because of the liberalization of marijuana. And I'm not saying I disapprove of marijuana. I'm not but the one thing is since the sort of liberalization of it, the whole fucking city stinks like it. You can't go anywhere without the city stinking like marijuana. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's not that I dislike marijuana. I'm not saying that, and I'm not coming down on it. It's just the sort of social behaviors that these sorts of behaviors that you're having a society that pretty much tolerates everything. You'll also see a lot of other just really reprobate type behavior, and it was just gross. Like it was just, there were muggings all the time, breaking B&Es. You could see like broken glass everywhere of places that had been like, I guess they were shuttered, but people thought, okay, well maybe there's something left, let's go steal the plumbing, who knows, or the copper.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
So
Well, that's the thing is too is how you say like, okay, you're not coming down on a weed, or you're not. It's like,
I will. I'll be
Look,
that guy. Fuck weed.
well, the thing is it's like a slippery slope type thing, right? Where it's like, all right, first we'll let them do this, and then we'll let them, and now it's, all right, you could do your heroin, and it's like, wait, what?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the fuck?
that's exactly it. I mean, they used to have a sort of containment zone for the junkies in Vancouver. It's along a street called Hastings. It basically bordered the World War II monument, and it went up to Main Street, and it was basically just junkies going there to live off welfare, because they had all of these hotels that were converted into welfare motels, like whatever the single person, I don't remember how much it is. I think it was like $400 that the government would give you for housing if you're on welfare. And all of the hotels had been converted into these sort of slum hotel welfare places, and people just went there to do drugs. And it was just filled with these, really, really shitty pubs serving, like, I don't know, calling it beer, but it's mostly swill,
Old English.
Yeah.
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 Well, it's also too like a thing I've realized too. Like that's the extreme examples, and I totally agree with that, and that's a huge reason why I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. But even in a more like in a smaller sense, in a smaller scale, just the people are becoming like really like unbearable. You have these. Like, I don't know if it's the younger, like, I don't want to sound like old man Andy or whatever. I'm only 32. But I feel like the younger generation and sort of like the degeneracy that's going on. And like, it's just, it feels grimy. It feels like I don't understand. Like, I've seen some like TikToks where I'm like, wait, this has 3 million views. Like, how the fuck am I in the minority in thinking that this is insane? That this is absolutely insane.
3 million people watched a teenage girl flip her hair around and wear an anime costume. I like that. That's what I like.
What I saw yesterday on Twitter, I was sickened, was 3 million people saw a guy. He must have been like 18, right? And he's filming himself. Like, okay, so he has his phone in front of his face. Okay, if you look at the screen here, Black Pigeon and Kyler, at me.
Right.
He's filming himself like this, but he's like has his phone on his bed, so he's on top like this, and he's pretending like he's fucking, like he's on top. And he goes, "This is how I make you come." Was like on the TikTok. I'm like, and there's music, and he's like, I'm like, wait, is this real? I wanted to kill myself right after I saw that, and it's like, oh my god, look at him, he's so cool and cute, like. If I did this and any of my friends saw this, I would be hung. I would be strung. I would be...
Probably worse than that, honestly.
I would be murdered. Yeah.
That'd be best case scenario is the hanging. So
Yeah, and also, I mean, a thing with race, too, if we're going to talk about race, is I find that white people... I mean, I'm not technically white. I'm Portuguese.
No. I have already dubbed you as a fellow white. You are honorary. You are white. You can say that now. It's just like an impasse, but it's far more valuable, it turns out. So
yeah. And by the way, it wasn't humor, by the way. Predos Theo in chat, it was supposed to be like a cute thing. That's why it wasn't a humor thing. But I feel as if maybe I'm being paranoid. Maybe I'll give it.
Wait. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean you're wrong. I'm just putting that out there.
But they're all looking at me like,
Put it out
look at
there.
this motherfucker. Look at this guy. No respect. Fucking blocking me in front of the door, walking in front of me, walking toward, like, not caring. I swear to God, last week, I was looking at one of those baskets that had like a bunch of electronics in it. I'm like, oh, what's in here? Some fucking bitch, some N, walked in front of me. She
That was delayed. I'm sorry.
she literally pushed me out of the way. I'm like, oh my. And
Shit, white boy, this is my line now. Goddamn.
yeah, and I looked at her and I went, are you serious? And she goes, oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You just pushed me out of the way.
I know she's sorry she got caught and called out on it. She wasn't sorry she did it.
She's like, well, a guy could actually respond. I think 'cause a lot of people are scared to say anything.
I'm scared of large black women, of course. It's a natural reaction.
Yeah.
You're in Mississauga, is that right?
Mississauga, yes.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, I think what it is Canada, they pool their immigrants from different parts of the world. So there's, I mean, when I was growing up, there wasn't even any black kids in my school, and there was very rare, and it's still very rare for to see black people in Vancouver. Whereas I think when I went to Montreal when I was younger, there was tons of them there. So I think it's kind of like an east-west. So for example, like Vancouver, you've got one of the suburbs that's called Surrey, and it's basically everybody from the subcontinent. I mean, there's all the white people have left, and then Richmond, which is basically all Chinese, and all the white people have mostly left from there too.
Yeah.
So it's like I think it's the pools of migrants you get are different depending on your locality.
Well, if I'm not even joking, I'm not even kidding. This is gonna sound fucked. I literally.
We can never joke on this show, by the way.
There's
Go ahead. No jokes. We don't
100%
prank
serious.
people. We don't do funnies. Go ahead.
We never have said one JK moment. No, I started. Okay, this is kind of fucked. I'm gonna say it though, but I'll say it. I started counting how many white people from my house, my apartment, to the Walmart and back. 7 out of 200 people. I'm not even kidding.
That's the thing. Again, that's when I was talking to you about sort of the boiling frog thing. I mean, I read, so almost all of Canada's major cities, Calgary, Vancouver, Toronto, whatever else, all of the big major cities are already majority minority.
Yeah.
And I read that it's an article called "When Canada is as Brown as It Is White," and they're projecting the entire country will become a minority majority country by 2036. That's 16 years from now. And that is going from probably around 1995 from a 95% white country. So the demographic shift in Canada is so overwhelming, and it's happening at such a speed that I don't think people are actually aware of the implications of that, of how it will completely. This is where you get Prime Minister Trudeau, the former substitute drama teacher, where he basically says that Canada is a post-national country and there is no core culture here, and there's nothing for newcomers to even assimilate to. Right, this is the prime minister of the country.
Wow! So, nothing to assimilate to.
There's no core culture.
Kevin Trudeau, everybody. Kevin Trudeau.
Yeah. So my point being is that I don't know, man. I don't think that countries like Canada, over the long run, are. I mean, they're basically all it is a business to grow GDP. It's not a country anymore, right? It's
a racket.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you think about it. If you were a migrant, why would you assimilate to something that...
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right. It's the white people go home.
Oh, shit, it is. That's awesome.
Actually, I live quite close to this hotel.
Really?
I know where it is. Yeah, I know exactly.
Because someone said Red Benzo for Ninja Guinea. Thank you so much. Massive donation.
Donations. We gotta read those.
It got real fast, because since you already heard that, it's just really fast, 29 seconds.
Play it.
He says that, he goes, I found Black Pigeon Speaks. So here we go.
I'm excited.
Wait, what's going on? Well, I'm sorry you have to deal with that, BPS.
This is us if we were Japanese.
White pig go home. White pig go home. No, these guys, the
Us,
thing
we were
about,
Japanese.
well, that's the funny thing is these guys, they come out like every time there's some sort of national holiday, they drive these black vans around, and I guess they have no laws against noise pollution, so they just come out and they just harass every foreigner it depends which group. They either hate the Koreans or the Chinese or the whites, and they just drive around the city like, get out of our country, white pig, or so yeah, they're pretty based.
Yeah, that's funny. But sorry, what were you saying before? Sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, no, that's okay. I think I've lost my
We were
train.
talking
You should
about-
read the rest of them.
Oh yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah. 'Cause
That's a
everyone
good
is-
idea. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
chat's
blowing
gonna
up.
lose their mind. Sorry, BPS. Infinite Slick for a diamond saying mods get the oven, especially Tuesday in Morgan.
Whoa,
Whoa, Infinite Slick.
you gotta relax, dude.
Yo, that needs to.
You gotta chill out.
Morgan Kane, what's going on? She puts a diamond saying, I love Based Fridays. Yeah,
Me
we
too.
changed. Yeah, BPS, we knew you were going to be on, so we turned Drunk Friday to Based Friday for today.
Oh, I'm still gonna get drunk. I'm gonna get my second
Oh,
beer
I'm
right
still
now,
drinking.
actually.
I'm
I'm gonna
still
get my
drinking,
second
though.
beer.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure. Chauvinist for a diamond saying, Mr. Bond makes the best rap music. All right, thank you. Tuck in Cock, he threw a link here. I'm going to put it over here. If you donate a Ninja Guinea, thank you very much, Tuck in Cock, for the Ninja Guinea. Wait, that didn't work. I don't know what this is, so we're going to play it. Let's see what you have to say here, woman.
Tables were being turned over in the dining area. People were screaming and yelling. I had to duck as a chair was thrown and sent crashing through a glass window. Hugh curled his fists and got ready to fight. I calmly put my hand to his chest to stop him. We're all right, Hugh.
I feel like this is end with the N word because the video's called Chimp Out at Popeyes. And white woman is raped.
Wait.
Go ahead.
What did I just? I'm looking at the screen. I can't even read that. What is this? What did I
did
come
read
back
it.
to?
Is that bad? I read it?
Chimp out at Popeyes and white woman is raped.
Ard. Talking cock donated a Ninja Guinea. You know what we do?
Jesus.
And this woman sounds very scared.
It's just a chimp out.
Okay, yeah, we got
Ah,
it.
she
All
said it.
Oh my God.
Okay. Wow, I'm sweating.
We recording that video when we said that she was saying it from the heart, so she's in trouble.
Yeah.
For D Live staff, we were quoting what we were reading. There was somebody else's
I
words.
swear to God, you know
Swear
us,
to
D Live,
God.
we're in.
You know you watched our show, D Live staff. You love us.
Yeah, not
Tipster? Yeah, tipsters. Yeah, I know. We know. we're fucking
How
working
how
on-
strict is D Live? Because I know that Randbot isn't allowed on Ralph's show. 'cause
any
he's-
Okay.
site, any stream on D Live, he's not allowed on.
Well, here it is. Here it is, though. He said the hard R
okay, right.
probably about 75 times.
Every time he
right,
was on air, he said it. So they warned him. They're like, if you say it again, you're gonna be. in
What
trouble."
about if they were rappers and they were
That's actually a
African-American?
very valid question because we've noticed that certain streamers can say, well, they don't say hard R, they say soft A, and they're playing NBA 2K20 or whatever.
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
we talked about that. Yeah,
So I feel
yeah.
like maybe context matters to them, which is kind of refreshing, honestly. Like they're taking context into question. So I mean, it's I don't know.
Which is good. I mean, I had a video taken down the other day that was talking about defense spending and the United Nations and how the U.S. was trying to get these countries up to 2% of GDP, and it got taken down because of prank videos are not allowed, especially those with ingesting inedible substances. And then I'm like, what the fuck? And they said, we've thoroughly looked through this matter and we know where you're upset. It's just whatever, like YouTube is completely like just a shit show. It's not going to last. I mean, it's just, you're literally not allowed to do anything on
Well,
YouTube.
see, guys, I made this video about GDPs and global economies, but in the middle of it, I randomly ate a ball of silly putty. So I got in big trouble. I don't know
Yeah,
why they did that.
exactly. It's just, yeah.
Well, I want your, okay, all right, and by the way, I've been a viewer of yours for years, so it's actually very, when I found out you watched our show, I was like, nah, this is a prank.
No, I watch it almost every day, but I haven't like the last 2 days, as I said, D Live is acting up again. Like
Oh,
what
you
last
missed
month?
yesterday.
Yo,
Well,
yesterday.
yeah, I did.
Bro.
Oh,
Yesterday's show is primo. I'm not even trying to like.
no, it's good.
Yesterday's show, for some reason, Kyler and I don't know. We've been on like a roll, but thank you very much, man. I really fucking appreciate it, dude. But now you've been on YouTube for what, like four or 5 years, right?
4 or 5 years, yeah.
Yeah. Someone said ban Black Pigeon for missing yesterday. But you have over 500,000 subs, about 600K almost, right?
Yeah, about there. Yeah, on
Yeah.
the one channel, and the other channel is about 200. So
200, yeah. And you're doing like very well. Now, so you said it's not gonna last. So, may I ask, is YouTube your job? Is that your full time?
well, I do that, but I also have other stuff that I do as well. So it's not totally the thing I do only.
So all your eggs aren't in one basket, essentially.
No, because I mean, I just don't trust it. You know, I've just seen too many people being banned for very fallacious reasons. You know, I mean, the thing is that I don't believe in things like for example, like they're saying, oh, well, we take things one by one. Stefan Molyneux and Alex Jones are very good examples of these, that they take one down, then the Twitter goes, and then the PayPal goes. And then I read that Stefan Molyneux tried to get on Twitch and he was taken off after 30 minutes. Right.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. So my point is that these, and also any sort of alt tech is immediately attacked by the mainstream media. And then the mainstream media goes to the payment processors. So BitChute, Gab, now Subscribestar, they've just lost Payoneer, which is like a way for you, if you don't want to use, because they weren't allowed to have PayPal. That got taken away pretty quickly. The Payoneer has just been taken away. Now they've basically only got your bank account and one other kind of way to get paid out on Subscribestar. They go after basically anything. So they say, well, you don't like it, we'll build your own website. Okay, well then you build your own website, and then the media comes in and says,
MasterCard.
well, exactly. So what are you going to make your own fucking bank now, right? And they come after anything that allows content that doesn't go along with the narrative. And this is like, for example, this is what we were talking about earlier about Canada, for example, in 2036 becoming majority minority. The changes that are happening are going to affect every aspect of the civilization that allows these rapid and basically fairly understood outcomes to happen. And Canada is walking into being a post-Western country. And as a post-Western country, a lot of this sort of innate or inalienable rights that people believe are part of that society are going to go. Things like, you know, being able to have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly. A lot of the different sorts of things that we take for granted aren't going to be there in the very near future as demographics completely change. And these sort of big tech companies, I think, are the ones that are pretty much trying to mold people's brains into the behavior that they're going to demand once you have this sort of multicultural society, because multicultural societies cannot exist without authoritarianism. You can't throw a whole bunch of different people into the same territory and then say, okay, everyone just get along, you know, and just do like we did before you guys arrived. No, you're not going to have that. Tribes and people, I mean, everyone competes. Men compete against other men. Women compete against other women. So I think we're literally sleepwalking into a very a future that's fraught with, let's say, tension. And I think you're making a very good decision going out into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, to be honest.
Yo, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, and that was, I was like, I mean, I was excited for you to come on, you know, since we planned it. But when after my walk to Walmart, asked Kyler our private talk with each other, I was like, I'm like, because I know you moved, you booked it. You were like, all right, I'm going this way. And I remember in my head, I'm like, I can't wait to talk to Black Pigeon and Kyler about this because, man, it's like, oh my God, it's getting worse and worse. It's like I'm boiling inside. And the excitement, the thought. So Mark, Colette was on Ralph's show on Killstream. I went on at 11 o'clock Eastern, like I usually do. And Mark and I were talking, and he's like, "Oh, Andy, seems like you've changed." You know, because I have changed. I'm not a fucking drug addict, spurred, fucking crazy man. I think I've settled down a little bit. And so I was telling him how I'm moving because he is trying to save Europe, right? And you know my thoughts with, I don't give a fuck. Like I care, but I want to raise a family. I want to have a life.
You don't want to ruin your own life trying to help people that don't want to be helped, or trying to help people that don't even realize they need help.
Or can't be in some cases, but
Yeah, and also,
I understand.
and honestly, there's two things. Is I tried making YouTube videos, got banned for like the most ridiculous reasons. First of all, and then also people don't take me seriously, or they don't, whatever the reason why why my help won't be taken seriously, right? So all I could do is try to get enough of a group of people who at least have similar mindset, and we could try to do something. Try to be happy at least. Try to have some place to fucking chill out at night, or in your case, in the morning, and just like be free to like make jokes about whatever. And yeah, man, moving to oh my god, I'll have to by the way, I'm gonna have to reset the Zoom call.
oh
In
Christ,
10
I forgot about
minutes.
that.
Zoom now has a new thing where you have to upgrade it. How much is an upgrade? Let me see. Maybe I could throw PayPal. My 16 a month. All right.
A year.
That's fine. We got to get off in 10 and then restart, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a
That's
hang
fine.
up and call. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wait, it's 20. That's a big scam they're doing. It's 1667 a month, but you have to
Oh,
pay
guys,
200.
do you
Yes.
guys, can you hear this out my window? The
Yeah.
right wing guys are going by. With their,
Right wing
Yeah.
guys.
Hold
You
on.
can hear it.
Can you hear them?
Yes.
It's like
Yeah. What
Sounds
is
like
that?
sounds like an ice cream truck.
yeah, it sounds like an ice cream truck. Those are the right wing guys. It's like a national holiday, and they just drive around and basically out of our country, foreign dog out.
Shut the fuck up, for
Oh, yeah,
real.
hold on. Yeah, they're real. Hold on. Can you guys hear this? Just putting
Yeah.
out the window there.
It sounds like an ice cream truck of hate
Wait,
and
Yeah,
Wait,
it does. But,
xenophobia.
Wait,
It's
so
like-
that video we just watched is
They're right
still
here.
going on?
Yeah.
oh,
no,
it
they're-
happens all the time, dude. It happens every time there's a national holiday. Yeah.
Wow.
White a pig gum. And that's the place where that video was taken at the Washington Hotel in Shinjuku, which is basically kitty corner to the provincial city hall. So it's like
really.
That's
yeah. So it's not like some sort of isolated boondock place. It's like right in the center of one of the biggest. Tokyo doesn't have a city center; it has several because it's just so big. And,
That's insane,
and it's,
dude.
and it's right in the center. So these aren't like country pumpkins doing this kind of thing. These are sophisticated city dwellers. So yeah.
Yeah, but that's interesting. Yeah, so moving to the Atlanta. Well, there was like the first. Okay, it was funny. It was really funny how this all turned out because when I started the D Live thing, it was I'm making enough money where living in Terceta is actually possible because my sister lives there and I know like the cost of living and all that stuff, so it's possible. So it was more of like it's I could do it type thing.
Right.
And then the fucking D Live blew the fuck up, and I'm like, I could still live here now. And then like cool, but then the riots started happening, and then that's when I blew up even more. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still out. I cannot even stand it. Like, and some people were like, there's a couple black people who live there. Yeah, okay, like 2 I can deal with. Okay, I can take on 2 of them. All right. But shit. I'm so you went. Okay, so I'm gonna live in the Azores. Is what
Yeah.
I've applied right now. You went to Madeira.
Yeah, I've been there, and I've also been to the Canary Islands as well. And Madeira is it's I don't know what it's going on there, but it honestly looks like one of the wealthiest places in Europe. So they don't just have sidewalks and well paved, but they have every sidewalk in that city is literally handmade mosaics, like little
Really?
pebbles, but you couldn't do this with machinery. But the whole city is literally got these gorgeous sidewalks, and they're all mosaics, like, little flower designs or birdie designs or crocodiles or whatever. And it's just lush and beautiful. It's a beautiful island. And it just looks like it's full of money. But the thing is from what I understand too, is both the Canary Islands and Madeira, I was just kind of shocked because I've been to Spain a bunch of times and I've been to Lisbon, but it was so bloody cheap. You go to the grocery store and you can buy a block of, blue cheese for a euro. And I was talking to them there, and they don't have sales tax, and they don't have a lot of things. And they do this to keep it really cheap. Yeah, you're going into.
I'm showing the people right now.
Okay,
here it is. So here's Portugal. Here's mainland Portugal. That's what it looks like
Yeah.
on the map there. It's south of the Azores.
Yeah.
Still neighboring. So here it is.
Yeah.
There's France, Spain, Portugal, Azores. So I'm gonna live on this island. Where my mouse is, that island. Okay.
So yeah, I
Madeida's
haven't been to those ones, but I've been to the other ones. Yeah, I've been to those ones, and it's just the cost of living there. And I think, from what I understand, is because they're so close to Africa that they want to make sure that the population remains Spanish or Portuguese, so it doesn't get enveloped or it doesn't get taken over. So they keep it cheap as fuck.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Yeah,
This
look
is
at it.
my future
Yeah, gorgeous.
country. Oh, hey, but Andy, don't you want to stop the blacks in No.
That's actually where I was staying, right there. You got it right there, Porto de la Cruz.
Oh, really?
On Tenerife there. Tenerife is also an
Is it
amazing
here?
island.
Here?
No, not there. That's Madeira. You were on the map, the overview of the map. That looks like Madeira.
Yeah. Oh, no. This whole thing is Madeira, yeah.
Yeah. It's gorgeous though. And they have actually the biggest. I was there on New Year's Eve 2018 or 2019. 2019, I think. And they have actually the largest fireworks display in the world. And what happens is, and if anybody's interested, you can go on my Black Pigeon Speaks channel and my Happy New Year for 2019, and I have a video of it. They bring in probably about 10 cruise ships into the harbor, and they just park there for the day in order to watch this thing, this fireworks. And so it's like a 360-degree firework display. So they go from behind the mountains, beside the mountains, and then also in the waterfront. It's amazing. See, this is what I was talking about.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
The sidewalks like that. The whole city's like that. These are individually placed. Each little pebble.
Terceira and Angora, which is the southern city. It's like the big city in Terceira.
Yeah.
All the roads are almost like that. And you see how it's like all the shops are there open, and then they have the it's anywhere you go. First of all, the weather is fucking ridiculously beautiful, and then you got like everything. Like, I'm serious, people. Cost of living is ridiculously cheap. Probably even cheaper in Terceira.
Here's the thing that strikes me the most is looking. This is like a shopping center. You just pass it for a second, but like even these buildings, like there's a tattoo shop and stuff. But like
you see all of the streets. Do you see this?
Yes, it's amazing.
Mosaics and designs.
But here's what I was gonna say though. Everything has character.
Right there.
Everything has culture. Everything has like character to it. You go to a place like America and everything's like very plain and like brick and concrete and stuff. And there's no. It looks like whenever people made this stuff, they were enjoying what they did. There was passion. There was art. And whenever you go to places like here, it's just utilitarian, no passion, pure commercially driven, just boring shit. This looks gorgeous. It looks like it has character and culture.
Look at this. Okay, so Terceira and Angora, one of like the highest peaks that you could see, like the whole Angora. It's like the park is like a 12-level park. You have to like go through like a maze each level, but it's beautiful. And then when you make it to the top, it's just the entire city, and it's gorgeous. And like, this is really fucking cool. And we're like, again, look, there's beautiful places in Canada and America, yes, but when you take in account a place that's beautiful, low cost of living, And if you're lucky to have an online job, especially because, cost of living's cheap, but if you find a job there, it matches the cost of living, right? But even if you're not making that much money, the life, what's it called, the
Quality of living.
the quality of life, quality of living is healthy food. It's like festivals. It's community. When you were there, Black Pigeon, what did you think of the people?
Oh, well, this is the thing too, is I find because they're the islanders, there's almost no crime there, right? Because it's just it's insulated. And I actually really thought the people were very, very, very nice. I mean, I've always quite liked Mediterranean people better than Northern Europeans. They're just generally more friendly, more gregarious. I mean, Italians are a little bit too emotional, I would say.
Yeah,
They get like their emotions just go all over the place very easily. But Spanish, Portuguese, Greeks, all just Mediterranean people in general, Croatians, I've always found them to be really open, friendly, nice, accommodating, just nice people. I thought I loved it there. I mean, I would love to go back. I'm actually looking at right now Malta, because I've been to Malta. Malta's also also really, really amazing place. It's it's interesting because it used to be the shield of Europe.
Oops. Sorry guys, one sec. The Zoom call ended. We were expecting that. Hang on, let me fix this. Sorry guys. Fucking hang on. This fucking stupid Zoom with their new you can't video meet. Hang on. Zoom. God damn, this episode's great too. God damn. I'm gonna purchase the unlimited package. It's $20 a month. It's so worth it. All right, here we go. Computer audio, participants. Here we go. So sorry. And I'm going to read donations too. I know I have to. Okay. Boom. Invite. I was about to say, by the way, the call's going to end in a second. All right. Here we go. Let me just DM them. Sent new invite. Twitter. I sent a new invite. All right. Here we go. It was hello. Yeah, it was so funny. I was about to go. It's gonna end, and then I was so close. I didn't want to interrupt Black Pigeon. So,
My God,
this episode is fucking wild too. I'm loving what we're talking about. Hang on, let me.
Are we still live?
Yep.
I don't know why we wouldn't be.
It
didn't end the stream. So,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I guess I might be a little drunk or something.
Yeah, I'm Black Pigeon. Yeah.
We need to watch a Wheelman video with Black Pigeon Speaks.
Oh yeah. He loves making fun of Matt here. I just DM'd him.
He is a fan of shitting on Matt.
But this is a good talk for now.
It's a good change of pace, yeah.
I didn't mean to get the show all on a based lev today, ladies and gents.
Zoom is definitely jaying around. This timer thing is a new, because we've had Ralph and Gator on and Bibble on before. It didn't do this.
Yeah, and Mersh on.
And yeah, of course, Mersh. He was one of the first people.
Black Pigeon should be adding. Hang on. He'll receive it.
He'll be here.
All right. Can everyone harass him? Can we? No, I'm just kidding. Don't. Hang on. While we're waiting
His
for
mouth.
Hang on. If you could watch the.
Yeah, no. I got you. You go ahead. You go ahead.
See if he ever joins. Okay, here we go.
I got you.
Let's read some donations. You guys have been very generous today. Thank you very much. Rex Racer donated 8 diamonds, saying Andy hates inwards and juice.
Whoa.
inwards, not just the. Actually, let me have another beer.
Yeah, you go ahead.
He's probably still talking. Oh, there he is. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna use the washroom and then
Yeah, go ahead. Let me see. What are people saying? And you guys liking this episode? Are you enjoying it? Are you having a good time?
Hey, dude. Sorry, I was just about to say, oh my God, it's gonna. And then.
No worries, dude.
I'm gonna use the washroom real quick. All right, buddy.
All right, no worries. There was somebody in the chat who said about one of my videos. I did one on the Gay Pride Parade here in Tokyo, and they said it was one of the best videos they'd seen on YouTube. So I just want to say thank you to that person.
They have those in Tokyo?
Yeah, they do, but they're mostly Western people. There's a few Japanese, but they also have rules like they're not allowed to, they have to wear clothes. There's no basically any sort of public depravity allowed.
It's kind of weird. You gotta tell them that. That's really. I don't know why you'd have to do that. That's
funny. I even said in my video, it's funny because I said even the white people were, able to keep their clothes on. So it was funny. J33 asks, "What race is Black Pigeon? Not that it matters. I'd like him to swear in a Bible."
Not that it matters.
And he answers, "I'm European, half English. I've got a bit of Hungarian, and that's it." There is basically this ongoing total, every video I make or anytime I get into a live chat, it's always that I'm of the Jewish persuasion, and I don't have any.
Listen, guys, listen. My radar, I'm not going to specify what radar I'm using, is very accurate, and I'm detecting zero Uri off this guy. All right? You're good.
Yeah, so there's my nobody in my family. There's no. It's not like my name.
No golds. No
my family name comes from going back as far as I can tell. It comes from the Isle of Man, which is between Ireland and the UK, and that's
Trust
basically.
me, I would not be sending out an invite.
Not that it would matter. I mean, like, to be honest.
No. Of course.
Exactly.
To tell you the truth, I mean, like when I was in Israel, they have some of the fucking hottest women. You go to like the beaches outside of Tel Aviv and stuff. They got some pretty good looking women there.
You go to Israel, get you one of those Ela Kleins. You know what I'm talking about? One of those good Ela Klein girls. Eitan, you ever start a Mama John business? Did you see that, Andy?
Oh yeah. No. You started with Papa John.
Yeah.
You ever think of starting
second business, Mama?
Wow, good one, Ela. You fucking. Okay, hang on, real fast before we continue. Let me read some donations here because people have been very generous today. Guys, thank you so much. What a great Friday show. Black Pigeon here, of course, who's fucking awesome. Of course, you all know where to find him. Black Pigeon Speaks on YouTube.
We ain't got to sell him to you.
Yeah.
You know who he is.
Yeah.
I think most people can. Yeah, I've got people that don't mind my stuff, and I've got my dedicated haters as well. I'm sure you guys have the same.
Us?
No,
we don't. No.
Everyone loves us. We don't have one. We've never been A-logged before. I haven't been doxxed.
Never banned anybody from chat for being an idiot. Everyone loves us. Like, what can you say?
10 out
There's
of 10.
always that rare person,
Going back to our conversation before we got nuked off of Zoom, I would, if anybody is interested in sort of following in your footsteps, Andy, I was going to suggest Malta for a couple of reasons.
Yes. Sure,
Malta isn't that hard to get into if you're not an EU citizen. If you're from North America, it's not that hard. And the big bonus is it's not only a Mediterranean climate, its main city, Valletta, was built by crusaders. After they lost Rhodes to the Muslims, they retreated back to Malta. It was built by crusader knights, and it's called the city that was built by gentlemen for gentlemen. And it's one of the most beautiful cities you'll ever see in your entire life. It was set out and laid out by the Vatican's chief architect. The Pope helped build it and pay for it, so it's fucking luxurious and beautiful.
I have a friend from there actually too. By the way,
it's a gorgeous place.
Yeah.
And the The good thing, the really good thing is you don't have to learn another language because it was an English colony for about 400 years. So the default language there is English. Everything's in English. So like the communication, the government, everything, workplace. And it's a great place if people are thinking they don't want to be, or they want to try something else different with their lives, and they don't want to learn another language, and they don't want to have to go through the hell of getting into a country that they don't have any sort of connection to.
Actually, I'm curious. In Madeira in Portugal, did you have trouble communicating?
Oh God, no! I don't speak any Portuguese. I can say like obrigado, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So no, not at all, because everybody speaks English.
Laid.
Everyone English. Penlaid means.
Everyone speaks English. That's the thing. In any of these sort of tourist places you'll go to, whether it's the Canary Islands, Madeira, any sort of place. I mean, even if you go to like I was in France, and we have to learn French in Canada at school, but I've been out of school for a long time, so I'm pretty rusty, but everyone speaks English there too. But they won't speak it in Paris. I don't recommend anyone go to Paris, because Paris is not even French anymore. It's like kind of a Middle Eastern African hybrid, and it's dangerous as fuck. And the Parisians that are still left are cunts for the most part. Southern France is really actually good. It's really nice. It's beautiful. People are nice. They're not that stereotypical cunt French people. Those are Parisians. So what I've noticed is that people are generally really nice down there. But my suggestion, and somebody was just saying in the chat, I'm convincing them on Malta.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
I can't stress enough what a nice place it is. And it's even if you're in the top tax bracket there, it's only like 15,000 euros a year. I mean, if you pay 15,000 euros a year, I mean, that's their top tax bracket.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, so whatever. I mean, and they cap it there. Yeah, that's it. Right.
God,
And can I say real quick?
I don't even want to talk about my tax bracket.
We're not telling you guys to leave your home country and expatriate. What we're saying is, if you don't like the track we're going down, and we can't salvage this without something crazy, I'd probably leave. And the thing is too, is if you don't want to leave, you don't want to give up the home field, have fun in this new Africa-Mexico hybrid being created before you die.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in Africa-Mexico hybrid. I don't. Africa sucks, and so does Mexico. I don't like those places.
Well, that's the thing, is that none of our countries, nobody was ever given a choice whether they wanted to do this or not. And I find it almost impossible for me to believe that this is happening simultaneously all across the entirety of the Western world. This is happening in Sweden, England, Scotland, Wales, America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, France, Germany, Italy, all of them at the same time. And and none of the people were asked, would you like to transform what you have now, let's say a Canadian, a sort of Anglo Francophone society that we had in the 1990s and the early 2000s, and then for 100, 200 years prior to that, would you like to transform the society that you live in from that into this whatever it's turning into? And I don't think many people would say yes, I would like that. But nobody was ever given a choice. Nobody was ever given a choice whether they wanted to do this or not.
No,
all I want is a quiet life and a peaceful death.
I think that's what most people want.
Yeah.
Right?
That's all. I don't want to die in a race war. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but you never know. The world's crazy.
You know what's really funny was I was asked, "Oh, why aren't you staying and fighting?" And I'm like this. Here's my thing: is I've tried my best. I want to have a good and prosperous life. That's it. And
I don't want to hear about blacks every day.
I will do. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Every single day.
Literally, you put a fucking turn on the TV. Black. But here's the thing: is I said that's on Killstream, and it's not a racial thing. I'm saying I don't care about black people. Zero giving a fuck about who they are or what they're. I don't care. I care about having dogs and a cat and a house and a wife and kids and putting on funny shows and cool stuff and discussing what we're talking about right now, because I think what we're doing right now, us three, and what you do, Black Pigeon, and what Ralph does, and what what's his face, Mark Collette is doing is at least bringing up awareness, because I hope there is some light at the end of the tunnel. I don't see it right now, unfortunately. It's kind of scary too. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, no, I absolutely do know what you mean. I mean, you see it, for example, in small doses all the time, where we had Notre Dame burned down the other day, and then you had a cathedral in, I don't know how to pronounce it, Nates in France, the big cathedral that got burned down by an African migrant a couple of weeks ago.
Oh wait, what? A few weeks ago, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, and then there was actually another big cathedral in Spain that got burnt down during these Black Lives Matter, but it wasn't Black Lives Matter. It's just these churches are burning down basically on a regular basis. These medieval churches, you see that happen almost constantly. There's all of these sorts of things that are happening that I completely understand what you mean. You want to bring attention to these things, but you also want to divest yourself from them, because it's just overwhelming if this is what you throw your life into, right? So for example, yeah, I completely understand that.
Well, I used to also have a bit more anxiety, probably when I was doing drugs and shit, but I used to have I still have anxiety and stuff, but like my anxiety has turned into like pure disgust. Before it was like, oh my god, what's going on? And now it's like, fuck you, eat a dick, go fine, attack me, I'll call the cops on you, I'll put you in jail, get the fuck away from me. It's like it's like, fuck away. I don't want to hear your shit. I don't want to, like, people are like, oh my god, like whenever I hear someone go, I've lost a bunch of friends recently over this, where they'll be like, oh, but the world's changing and George Floyd. I don't give a fuck about Floyd. Don't care. I don't think about him, except for when I'm being funny. It's like, and then you find out he held a woman at gunpoint when she was pregnant. What? He was on.
Oh my God, fentanyl Floyd. Yeah, the whole thing is a manufactured crisis. It's all manufactured. All of this is manufactured. The question is what is it being manufactured to mask? And I think what it is that this is pretty much a lead up into November. They're causing absolute chaos in the streets to the point where society is becoming almost fucking unfunctional. And the absolute pain and hangover from all of this is going to be monumental. So no matter what, they're going to try and blame, President Trump for this. But you've got to ask yourself, like, when was the last time you heard of a disease or a virus where you quarantined healthy people? You don't quarantine. You quarantine people who've been exposed and people infected. You don't quarantine people who don't have it. It's a forced lock-in. That's the whole point. That's martial law.
Wait, no, hang on. But quarantine healthy people, but then allow BLM to steal.
Absolutely.
With reckless abandon, no mask, no social distance. I hate saying that. Social distancing.
Fucking absolutely. Like, I even saw something in Australia today.
It's their right to burn down Wendy's. Okay.
Well, in Australia, they're going even harder. Like, they can now police can enter your house now if they believe that you're flouting COVID rules, and they can enter your house without warrants. Only one person from the house is allowed outside per day to get food. You're only allowed to go about 3 kilometers from your house. So you can't go out with your wife. You'll get arrested for that. If you're not wearing a mask, it's something like $250 fine, somewhere in that range. Maybe chat can help me, anyone who's in Australia right now. But the thing is you won't be fined if you're part of a protest.
So either what you do.
It's the hypocrisy. It's just the hypocrisy of all of this.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea for everyone who wants to go out in Australia.
I got some ideas too. Go ahead.
Say you want to leave more than 3 kilometers from your place. Say you want to go and you want to go. Bring a backpack, okay, and have a Bristol board or whatever you call it in America. Fucking
what?
Like the big the poster board.
Okay.
We call it Bristol board here. Have it and say stop killing blacks. Just write it on there, right? And bring a bandana and some mace. And then when you leave and the cop stops, you go no, and unzip your bag and pull it out and show them, and they go, okay. Bring a poster board that says stop killing blacks everywhere, and you're fine. That's it.
Yeah.
Just put Saint Floyd on it, and they'll let you do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a Floyd tattoo. No.
This is absolutely the truth. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys heard, they're trying to get his name to be out there, but there was a 5-year-old kid that was playing outside.
Canon something.
Yeah, and some guy, a black guy, walked up to him and executed him, put a gun to his head and blew his brains out. And that hasn't been on any of the major news networks.
No, because that goes against the popular narrative that they're peaceful people who just want to, survive. We're killing them. We're just kneeing them in broad daylight. What the fuck?
Actually, I have
the whole idea. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking asshole police, and nobody's going to deny that. But at the same time, can you imagine having? First of all, who would go into policing in America nowadays?
Never.
I mean, they're going to have to take anyone they can get at this point. Second of all, can you imagine the kind of just human filth you have to deal with day in and day out?
That's the problem with cops, is that we shove the problems we don't want to deal with onto them, and after a while, it's going to wear it down on you. We shove the rejects, the drug addicts, the criminals and stuff, and like that wears on you after a while.
Here, I have a quick video. I think you guys will like this. It's 20 seconds long, but speaking of that killing, watch this guy.
Liberals are running around painting pictures of George Floyd, a career criminal who held guns to pregnant women's stomach and died because he was drugged out. Yet those same liberals are silent about 5-year-old boy Cannon Hinnant, white boy who was executed by a black criminal in front of his 2 sisters. Liberals, you're on an anti-white, anti-Western civilization, race war narrative. You hate the truth, you're all about agendas, and we're calling you out for it.
Wow, that's cool.
He's right. I mean, the thing is that it's actually good that you have a black guy saying it, because nobody would listen to a white guy who said the same thing. So it's for example, right now, like, I mean, if you'd have to be basically comatose to not see that there is an absolute anti-white bias within almost every organ of society, whether it be the media, government, the academia. I mean, even I read that the Justice Department came back yesterday, and it basically said, yes, white people and East Asians are being discriminated against at Yale University via admission.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
There's absolutely, you'd have to be basically retarded not to see what's going on. And the thing is I don't know. I mean, it seems to me that white people, for the most part, they just accept whatever comes at them. They don't ever push back. I mean, you take a look at the United Kingdom and the industrialization of child rape by Pakistani grooming gangs. Yeah. And it's literally every fucking city in that country has one. And what's happened? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And anyone brings it up, they're just called a racist, and basically they're canceled. And so, I mean, if you people say, well, what's the tipping point, man? I would think, industrialization of the rape of your children might be it, but no. So, I mean, what do you need?
Isn't Kyler's soundboard always on fucking point?
yeah, absolutely.
Yo, you're totally right. And here's the funny thing is, I used to be like, don't call me a Nazi. Don't call me whatever the fuck you want. Call me a racist Nazi. I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick, eat an ass.
I've already been called a skinhead, a racist, Nazi, rapist.
Oh, like, to be fair, you are a skinhead.
Yeah.
I mean,
to be fair, Kyler. Yeah.
Just real fast. Let's read some donations here. We're way behind.
I'm gonna get my 3rd beer.
All right, do it up.
All right, I'm gonna get some tea. I'll be back too.
Yep. Do it up, man. All right, guys. So, thank you all for the massive support. Today's show has been 10 out of 10. Twisted Mind. Guys, like, this show grows every day. I get scared when it grows, but I'm okay with it growing. A lot of new people in chat. I fear you. When you're new, I plan on DDoSing you. All right, so be careful. Chatbot gifted a 1-month subscription to Punished Floyd. Punished Floyd. You scare me because your name is Floyd, but we'll accept you. Welcome to the Clap Crew. And remember, all your donations really support and help the show keep going every single day after the kill stream, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, every single day. I am Thos for a diamond saying Andy once ate an entire Labrador retriever in anger. I am Thos. I don't know how you knew that, but okay, sure. Infinite Stick for a diamond saying about to drop a hard R in this bitch. Fuck Tuesday. I think we're just starting beef now. Infinite Stick for another diamond saying I got docs on Tuesday. She has had several NDs. Wow. JL Dawson, man, with a Ninjagini. Can we get an N in the chat? The black background with the white N, NFL N, all the N's, the N64 N. Thank you so much. JL Dawson for the Ninjagini saying, Kyler just made an iguana reference in South Florida.
That was a long time ago. We're behind.
I'm sorry, guys,
Whoops.
but BPS, you know.
We get
I'm
to
back.
talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we
No,
should probably
no.
take breaks more often.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So
Keep going.
Kyler's made an iguana reference in South Florida. You can aim at all of them you want. All right, I get what you're saying. Infinite Slick. By the way, our show we don't allow guests on. BPS though is the exception. BPS, Mersh, and Ralph, and that's it.
Mersh, yeah.
That's it. Infinite Slick for a diamond saying fuck Tuesday and fuck her entire family and pets. All right, there's a little issue happening in chat apparently. Infinite Slick for another diamond saying keep muting me Tuesday, you fucking bitch. Eat shit.
Whoa.
All right, what's going?
Jesus. Okay, now that was hours ago. Keep going. It's already over now.
All right,
Keep going.
Cooper for a diamond saying first day, same thing happens to Andy in Portugal. Oh, he's saying if I went to Walmart. Are we still in the Walmart thing? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you haven't read any of them.
Claudia Derek for a diamond saying, why do Mexican families go to Walmart late at night?
Because they working during the day.
Yep, they're doing the yeah. Tuesday for a diamond. Thank you, Tuesday. We love you, Tuesday. And I'm sorry, everyone. I've been slacking. Irrational Minded for a diamond saying, I bet those ends would have given you a Newport, Jew. All right, thank you, Irrational Minded.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Dizzy Dizzle for a diamond saying, fuck yeah, man. Irrational Minded for another diamond. Thank you so much, Irrational Minded. Saying, just ask what I meant to say. All right. Thank you for all the new followers. I see that Black Pigeon's presence here has brought us a ton of new followers. Thank you so much. Stubba Dub 2K for a Ninjagini. Wow.
Whoa.
Honestly, thank you. Your donations really keep the show going. And he puts a link here. Remember, if you donate a Ninjagini, you put a link, we will watch whatever you said. Oh, I have to sign in to confirm my age. That scares me. Let me head to my other browser with my other account.
Well, I'm kind of hopeful for this video because from the title alone, I'm going to see some black on or white on black violence for once.
I've seen this one. It's a good one. It's a good cat fight. Yeah, it is.
Do you think we should go a little bit earlier, or is this fine?
No,
All right,
fuck it.
starts like, yeah, like it. Go there, I guess.
Yeah, they linked it on purpose there.
All right. Thank you to Stubba Dub 2K for the Ninjagini. Let's check this out. There's no volume.
I think it's just silent.
All right,
Like
let's see it.
a WebM or something.
Here we go.
WebMs are too Linuxy for us. Damn.
Jesus. Yo, that chick's fucking rocking, dude.
Is it normal? Like, did women used to fight like this back in the 1960s, 50s, 40s? The women didn't fight.
Absolutely not.
Even in 92, it would be like, what the fuck's going on?
I don't remember seeing one girl fight while I was at school.
I've never seen any women fight in my life. Are you
see
crazy?
these videos all over the place now. You know,
and when you did see them fight, you were like, someone murdered someone's parent. Yeah. You were like, a parent is dead.
And now when they fight, it's like you fucked Jamal on Tuesday, I fucked Jamal on Thursday. You motherfucking crazy. And it's like you.
Oh, we could talk. Oh man, yo, we could talk about the degeneracy of women. But hang on, real fast. Thank
Yeah,
you
keep
so
going.
much. Stop it up, 2K.
And if you guys have more things to say, now's the time to donate. 'Cause we're reading them now. So go.
Yeah,
throw 'em out.
donate. Throw your D's.
Black Pigeon Speaks. We'll hear what you say, guaranteed right now. So throw them out.
Yeah, but
These ends.
But
Go.
if you insult him and you embarrass me, I will
So help me
fucking-
God.
I will.
Oh my.
It's
fucking
all right.
God.
I absolutely expect insults.
We don't. We expect better out of our listeners.
IP scrape them live
We'll
on
install
air.
Linux Mint. You guys heard us earlier. And I'm telling you right now, Linux Mint is not the C one. It's the docs and murder one. So
Yeah. The CP. Hang on. I'm laughing because someone said throw your D. I meant donations. All right. Gerardo, Texas. What's up, Gerardo? How you doing, bro? For a diamond thing, my all-white elementary school was 1/4 Filipino by the 6th. Wow.
Filipinos are the Mexicans of Asia.
Yep. Chauvinist for a diamond saying, I think that was the woman that Jim did videos on. Oh, that's the woman, the one who said chimping out or whatever from the thing, the video there. Chauvinist for
Whoa, Jesus, Andy.
what?
It's a little. You shouldn't use those adjectives to describe people. That's rude.
I didn't describe anyone.
Oh, okay. right, now you're good.
I was describing a thing that someone said. The Walmart trip ruined me today, by the way. Okay, so chauvinist. Chauvinist for a diamond saying, I wish I had an exit strategy. Japan is lovely. Okay, we'll keep reading donations, but I want to ask you, Black Pigeon. How was your what was your strategy to leave Canada and be part of Japan? Like, what did you do?
I've been here for a while, but I've also lived in a lot of different places. I've lived in Thailand, Indonesia, Turkey, the UK, Germany. What else?
What are you eating right now?
Some Japanese rice crackers.
Ooh,
All right.
those
You know
are
what?
good.
All right,
I
you know
like
what?
those.
You know what? You keep eating. I know you were taking this time to eat, so you keep eating while I read donations.
All right,
Here
you
we
go for it.
Yo, go to Texas for a diamond. I feel bad. Answer this question. He's like, I thought you were reading donation. You fucking asshole. All right, here we go. Toronto, Texas for a diamond.
When you got raped.
All right, I wouldn't say that, but Toronto, Texas. Toronto, Texas for a diamond saying 99.9% of Japanese ignore these activists. So yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Irrational Minded for a diamond saying, Kyler, where is your dream location?
It doesn't exist anymore because the person who ran it got captured by the FBI and murdered in jail. So there you go.
Wow.
Oof. Wait.
Was that
Yes, it was. Nah, yeah. Don't. Okay.
By the way, make sure you're following us because next week on the 18th, we're going to be flying to Epstein's Island using Microsoft Flight Simulator with our
And if
flight
it's not
tickets.
there, we're gonna learn how to mod games and mod it in.
Yeah, we're gonna mod
and
it
we're
in.
also gonna mod in a get off the plane mode with Doom Eternal graphics and guns. So once you land the plane in Flight Sim, it becomes Doom Eternal. That's my.
No,
I was gonna say though, my real quick,
Yes.
my ideal location is Ireland pre-immigrants.
Ireland is one of the best examples of a society gone stark raving fucking mad. So I was talking to a friend of mine about this. Now you have this island that's been colonized by the English for like 1,000 years, and the Irish have been working for 1,000 years to get these assholes out. You know, they fight a war of independence about 100 years ago. They finally get like half of their island back to themselves. The other half is still part of the UK.
Yeah.
But once they finally get a measure, and then in between that time, you know, the island goes through a starvation and like a potato famine. Half the island drains out to the United States and Canada. Ireland is also one of the only country. It is the only European country that didn't independently create a university within its territory. It's the only one. And unfortunately, if you take a look at the stats via, the average IQ of a country, Ireland's a little bit less than the UK, but not by much. But my point is, you've got a really shitty history, a history of struggle, a history of famine, a history of oppression, colonial rule. You finally get the English out, and then what do? You basically open up the entire country for Africa and the Middle East.
Yep.
They've got a plan.
The IRA is correct. Rawr, the IRA.
Yeah, literally. I'm not, this stuff is not even that old. If you look at it right now, there was a truck
we have
bomb.
10 minutes. Sorry.
Okay, I'll just really quickly. There was a truck bomb that went off in Manchester in '94, I believe it was, and it's actually the reason supposedly that Inner Manchester was able to revitalize, because this fucking bomb went off. And the IRA called it in, so they were able to get all the people out. Nobody died, but it basically tore a hole in the center of the city, and they're able to actually renovate the entire city, gentrify it. So it said like the reason Manchester has come back as a city was because the IRA bombed it. But this is only like 25 years ago, guys. And then it's just, I don't know. Ireland's a fucking god. Like,
dude, I was there. I was there. Yeah, it's it was the people are fucking nice as fuck. They're really nice. Way too much drugs is what I saw there.
I say not enough.
It was fucking Coke Central there, man. Tuesday for a diamond. Thank you so much. And I wasn't listening to my beer. I was using the cold of the can to cool off my ears. I have new headphones.
Andy, Lazy Game Reviews on YouTube just did a vid on Microsoft Flight Sim today, and someone said it was awesome.
I have to watch that. Oh, I can't wait. I love Lazy Game Reviewers.
Me too. That guy's. I know that guy, Clinton Bassinger. He's a cool dude.
You just doxed him.
He's doxed. I'm
Tuesday
using Mint.
Tuesday for a diamond. Thank you so much. Jordan, Texas for a diamond, saying, "Good show. I love Black Pigeon Speaks."
That's the only black I love.
Wow.
Wait. Half of your chat, there's a whole bunch of guys in your chat that are all convinced I am black. So I'll just
listen.
I'll just go with that.
If you're black, I'll let you be the base black guy in our expatriation
No,
movement.
if he's black, we would call him Pigeon Speaks. All right.
You're the first person to ever make that joke, and you're the first person to ever make that joke. You know that?
All right.
I've never heard that before. You're now a groundbreaking comedian.
All right. Wow. Jordan, Texas for a diamond, saying, "Ask Black Pigeon if Japan's consumerism will destroy them."
The consumerism here is just as bad as it is in the United States. It's the only difference is they don't consume as much as possible. They try to consume what's best as possible. So you don't have like Walmarts and what here. People buy for quality, but it's just the same shit. So for example, like whenever they walk around, they're never going to walk around. If you want to carry something, then you're not going to carry it in an ugly bag. They have these like expensive sort of paper bags that you buy to carry things around. So yeah, they are the consumerism, and it's also having the exact same problems that you're having in the West. And that is, unfortunately, with the empowerment and liberation of women into society with voting rights, what you will inevitably find, especially when women go on to higher education right after like high school and don't have kids while they're in their prime, breeding years, what you end up having is population collapse, like you're seeing in Canada, United States, and Europe. So they have almost all the same problems. The only thing is that they can probably turn their problems around if they put their minds to it, because they're not going to have to be battling with the whole multicultural aspect of things. Like they see these Black Lives Matter and pulling down statues. Like people like literally on this side of the ocean watch this and just think, God, what a horrible society. I would never want to go there.
And they're 100% correct.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like if you talk to Japanese people, they said, back in the 90s and prior to that, like going to live in America was a lot of people's dream. Nobody from a wealthy country, nobody would want to go live in America today.
I don't want to live here.
Nobody would. It's the only people that want to come to America are people that are from impoverished, using Trump's parlance, shitholes. and they want to come because they can make more money there. But that they're not coming for the freedom. They're not coming for the history. They're not coming for the food. They're coming to make money. That's all.
They don't respect America for being
absolutely not.
America.
Absolutely
They respect the opportunity America can give. It's welfare. It's literally it's a country welfare.
All they see our country as is a giant expendable pile of cash that's waiting for them, and they just have to figure out how to fucking.
Yeah, absolutely. But I would see it the same way. I mean, would you want to integrate into a society that has cities that allow shit like Portland to go on for 2 months? I mean, like, honestly, I wouldn't want to fucking join. I wouldn't integrate. Fuck that.
It's my night. Like I told you about my Walmart walk today. That was the first hour of the show. And that wasn't even a riot. That was just like what society is portraying to me. I don't feel like I'm at home. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm at someone else's house, and I'm.
I don't feel at home when I go back to Vancouver anymore either. I don't feel like.
I went to Vancouver once, guys. I tell you this, and it was very frightening. Whenever I got off the airplane and walked out, there was this little gnome-looking guy in golf pants and an old golf hat, and he started asking me questions and giving me things that he knew about me. And I was like, "Who the fuck is this demon?" Get it? Anybody? Okay.
Wow, I have to use the washroom.
It's Nardwuar. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, that reference. That's a fucking. I'm gonna use the washroom 1 second, boys.
Okay.
Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, Nardwuar is from Vancouver, guys. If you ever seen his videos, that was a terrible joke. I'm sorry, guys. That was the first bomb I've told in a long time on this show. It's a momentous occasion. we gotta clip that. So nobody clipped that. I don't want to see any goddamn clips. Nothing. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I think going back to what America is becoming, it's actually rather sad. I mean, because you've got a country that used to be. I mean, California is probably the best example of where America is going. If you watch any of those old beach sort of surfer movies from the 1960s, you know, like when the Beach Boys were popular, Surfing USA and whatnot, and they made all of those sort of beach movies back in the 60s, and you see what California was 50 years ago. It literally was the apex of Western civilization. Of the whole of the Western civilization, California, I think, represented the zenith, if you will, of Western civilization. And it's only taken 50 years to turn the zenith, the peak of Western civilization, into a shithole, right? And I went through Los Angeles the last time in 2016. My aunt still lives there. And I got off at LAX and I was just looking around like going like, what the fuck is this place? You know, it just looked like Mogadishu. And like, you know, and so I was just like, just absolutely, you know, and it was just like, it's not a nice place. And I think that, you know, it's just, as they say, as California goes America. And you know, it's
any country that allows Chaz to happen longer than 2 days. What the fuck is going on?
Here's the thing: is the Chaz thing, like legitimately, that's like, or Portland in general. Let's be honest, Portland in general.
Yeah, well, I mean, Chaz is like a microcosm explosion of what was happening in Portland for a long time. It's like a very concentrated dose of it.
In my mind, if I did that, like, okay, if you 2 years ago. In my mind, if I tried that in Canada with some people, military would come in and kill us with sniper rifles. Like, in my mind,
they should Waco them.
Kicking a police station door, is like, oh, okay, you're gonna get sniped. Like,
what about Minneapolis? They set fire to a police precinct.
Yeah, that's a very fantastic point.
Unbelievable.
It's
crazy town.
Insane. By the way, boys, let's.
1
minute and 13 seconds. You can see the clock here.
Let's just hit it.
Do you want to just reset now, or are you guys finishing up? I can stick around.
No, we're not finishing up.
Okay.
We're never ending.
Well, I still want to talk. I still want to talk to you, but
okay, yeah.
Okay, we'll just let it die. The moment it dies, Just know I'm sending you the invite within that.
This
minute.
this call
Alright.
we're in right now is a metaphor for life, for like listening to music on your phone in your car on low battery. Just enjoy the music, and sometime it's just gonna end. You just got to get used to
Can I
that.
ask you
Accept it
something before this.
before we shut
Buds?
up. Pull off this mortal coil. Go ahead.
Yeah. What's the what? This is more of a selfish question. Why do you enjoy our show so much?
I don't know. It's just you guys go through a lot of kind of interesting material, and I don't know. I like listening to it. You guys play well off of each other. I would say. I mean, you can see it from here. I mean, I've been noticing, like the last time I checked in, you guys had something like 700 people watching, and now you've got between 850 to 950.
And it ended. I just wanted to get my cock sucked for a second. Let me re-invite. Black Pigeon is such a fucking... I thought we had so much material, by the way, today, boys and girls. We, you know us, we plan ahead. The show's always planned. And me and Kyler, not one interview question planned with Black Pigeon. We don't like guests. We don't like N's. We don't like F's. But Black Pigeon's been watching for a long time, and he's a fucking amazing guest. We're going to have guests on from now on. Let's get Kyler in here. Okay. I'm going to make him finish his statement, and I'm going to read more donations. Guys, thank you so much. Massive support every fucking day. You guys keep the show going every single day. And hi to all the new followers. You guys are actually really fucking cool too. Seriously. I'm buzzed. I haven't drank in a while. All right.
Are we still live?
Yeah, of course.
Can I say no?
Nope.
No, I can't.
I'm gonna purchase the.
Make
Yo.
sure you don't. Go ahead.
Black Pigeon's fucking awesome.
No, this has been fantastic.
We had so much
I
lined
keep
up, and I'm
forgetting
like
I'm on a
314.
I keep forgetting I'm on a show. I'm listening to you guys talk. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm actually here, like talking to you. I can input something.
Oh yeah. No, you're good, man. You're good.
I just, it's good. It's so good that I'm listening to my own show as it's happening. So
All right, here he is.
we gotta make Black Pigeon Speaks watch a Wheelman video with us though before he
Yeah,
leaves.
we definitely have to plan that. He's
He's probably about to conk out, but
It should be it should be here. Hello.
what
Yeah,
time is it?
I'm in.
All
yeah.
right, perfect. Hang on, let me just. I'm gonna.
What time is it in Japan right now?
It's 4:15 p.m. The next day from you
Wow.
guys.
Wow. Okay.
He's in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
wait, hang on, I'm gonna put spotlight video on. Okay. So you were saying we were at set. Yeah, I remember you in chat. What, 4 days ago or last week? You were like, Andy, what the fuck, man? Congrats, 700 watching.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean the numbers I've noticed as I've been watching, they keep going up and up and up. So it's good. I mean, it's good, especially because you're doing a late night sort of show.
Dude, yeah,
It's the latest night show.
Dude, yeah, till 4 a.m. Yesterday we had 760 when I hit stop streaming at 4 a.m. Eastern. I'm like, that's it, dude.
What are these
that's
people
in-
doing? Do
Well,
they not have like
well, hang
doc-
on. I used to be an insomnia overnight playing games. I would have loved a live show to be in the middle of the night, and there was.
I
never that.
like live shows too. I prefer listening to things when they're live rather than on a replay usually as well. Like I'm much more about just I don't know why.
I know what you
love
mean because like Red Bar Radio, if I don't catch that live, usually I have a hard time like catching up on it.
I agree.
See Red Bar though, I don't miss in that. But I've been listening.
I'll get to him eventually, but it's just like it's harder for me to like listen to it. It's like live. It's like it's here. It's now. It's happening.
Well-
Gotta catch it.
Well, you know, it's funny that you both say that. It's funny because for my mindset for Twisted Mind for a long time, people are like, why don't you have a replay or like have a archive or whatever? Things are being deleted or whatever. And my mind was like, I always enjoy the idea of this being like a radio show. Like you're tuning in. Like Opie and
Yeah,
Anthony, I used to listen to
I agree.
live, right?
Hello, you're listening to the racist epithets of Kyler and Andy.
Well, also I find there's a craziness. And I know you've heard us say this before, Black Pigeon, but like I enjoy the blocking spurgs or retards and like, you know, a low viewer count compared to having a blow up, and then you have 50% of the people watching you are fucking, they hate you or they want to ruin you. And the
Suck your dick, yeah.
well, the reason, yeah. Well, the reason is because I you know, I had 130,000 subscribers on YouTube. I blew up really quickly. Warski Live had like tons of viewers on some of the streams, and it was like 10 articles about me.
Yeah.
He's a racist.
Dude, it went everything. I've been every horrible.
He's a terrorist.
Thing. Yeah.
Oh, I know. This is actually, I know what you mean. I mean, the mainstream media and as well, like they're just fucking liars for the most part. They're just cocksuck. They're just ass. No,
Well,
they're
the
not
thing
nice
that
people.
the thing that changed it for the worst was the click-based economy. Like
Yeah.
now we're rewarded for lying, and that's horrible now.
Yeah,
Like it's just
absolutely.
encouraged the shittiest journalistic tactics in recent.
Yeah.
I think maybe even human history. I would go so far as to say, but I could be wrong.
Here, I'm gonna pound through.
Yeah.
Hang on. Here, I'm gonna pound through really fast.
Pound
I'll
'em.
I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see them. Here we go. Where are we? Okay, I read that. Okay, chauvinist for a diamond saying, "I feel bad for Japan that we send so much pause over."
True.
That's probably true, actually, right?
It is no. It's where it comes from. Where our main export is pause. You can quote me on that.
Will Herod, what's up, Will? He's a reporter in.
Don't dox him.
Wait. No, I will dox them.
Okay.
Texas? South New
Whoa.
Mexico? What's it called? New Mexico? Is that even a thing?
That's a state. I've been there, Andy,
All
recently.
right. New
actually.
Mexico. I'm pretty sure New Mexico.
Mexico's a shithole, by the
He
way.
says,
Go ahead.
he says, I lost my clap status. Will, you have to 290 lemons, and you could be a...
Pony up, bitch.
Don't be. Come on. We love Will.
I meant that in a nice way. A nice bitch. You're
LOL.
right.
He goes, you can dox me. All right. It's 274...
Uh-huh. I'm writing it down.
Williamsburg Street is where his
Whoa.
daughter heads to school.
Ooh, daughter. Okay.
Yep. Oh, she's 6.
Go ahead.
I just lied. I
Keep
don't know.
going. Keep going.
No,
keep
stop.
going.
Chauvinist, Andy, no. Chauvinist for a diamond saying Jewish people are doing this to us. Now, I don't know what he meant, but I'm gonna say sure.
I don't know. He said who-ish, like the Whovians, like the Doctor Who fans.
Oh.
They're pausing our society on Tumblr slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Toronto,
that's what he
Texas,
said.
For a Ninja Guinea, Toronto, Texas, a Ninja Guinea can get an N in the chat. Well, you know my...
the N64 in, the Nesquik in,
the black
all
background with the white N.
the white in, yeah.
Okay, here we go. I have said for years that we... J33, shut your mouth in chat before we fucking... Obvious
Ooh,
Fed.
Shut it for you.
J33, have you heard what I said? You fucking... I'm sorry. I'm muting him.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
I'm sorry. I don't... There we go. He was trying to get me to be upset.
He's been
with
trying to stir shit up the whole...
Really?
I've been watching him silently like a
I
hawk.
never... Okay,
My
J30
fingers
hang
been
on.
hovering over that button.
I didn't even... I saw one of his and I was like, man, we are so strict here. Toronto, Texas for a Ninja Guinea says, I have said for years that we should find countries to reciprocate
Repatriate.
Sorry, under refuge status, Eastern Europe.
There's a lot of people. There's already a lot of people doing that. Like, I mean, if you go to Europe, I met so many different people that are looking at Hungary or the Czech Republic to relocate to, or places like that, Croatia. I think there's a lot of people who have that idea.
Yep. All right. Thank you so much, Toronto, Texas, for that massive donation, man. We appreciate
Thank you, buddy.
You guys keep the show going every day. Val Rose Mac for a diamond saying, big BPS fan. His haters know he's got good insight. Now, actually, before we continue on the donations, BPS, you said you have a big group of haters or whatever. Someone obviously in chat was trying to call you a fed or whatever. Even though I agree with everything that you're saying right now, where do these haters come from? Have they always been around? Are they just like following you? What's going on?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just the regular people. I mean, if I make a video that goes against any sort of aspect of the narrative that's being spun in our schools, in our media, by woke people, it's generally like circulated by these people, and then they just arrive and just throw shit on me. I mean, even when I do a premiere, and the video hasn't even gone out, and it can be on urbanism, for example, even before it's premiered, it'll have like 150 downvotes, right? So it's like, and then a bunch of like, comments about me being like this guy you were saying, he's a fed, or he's black, or he's Jewish, or he's this, or he's that. And I think that these people it's almost like the 4chan politically incorrect board.
Yeah. Well, I
think there's a lot of sliding going on there.
Do you think? Well, I know a lot of my haters. While I've done a lot of stupid things in the past, obviously, that's where most of the hate.
Well, you
comes
have?
from. Yeah, have you heard of AIM?
I've never seen that.
No,
Never.
but there's a few things I've done in the past that
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Okay, hold on.
But I've noticed that they'll be very persistent when I'm spurging or responding. That's why I'm an instant banner now. I'm like, this is my haven. This is my people will go and they'll shame me. It's a hug box. It's this.
Sweep it up, Andy.
Yeah, sweep it up.
Jenny, Andy. Oh,
yeah, I see this as like a party, and I invite who I want, basically.
If you come to our goddamn house and you shit on our carpet, we're gonna kick you out. That's it.
And if we ban you and you DM me to unban you, I usually will unban you.
3-paragraph essay in MLA formatting. God damn it.
Exactly. And we need your address, your cell phone number,
SSN, driver's license number, PIN number for your ATM card.
I also my stuff is, I think, mostly just coming from ideological Puritans, because one of the things I don't do is I don't get involved in drama ever.
I noticed that.
I never get involved. Like even for example, like you look at this Ethan Ralph thing with his. I haven't discussed it on my Twitter, on any social media. I just don't get involved. When you look at people like Matt Jarbo. I mean, he's Matt Jarbo, but I mean, I don't.
Yes, he is. That's a very unfortunate fact.
Like I saw his recent. His victory lap because of the sex tape, and all I thought to myself was, well, all that's happened here is Ethan's completely shot himself in the foot, but this doesn't it's not a win for you because he fucks up.
That's
right?
well, so my thing to Monday and Matt, right? Because there was a big because you probably missed this because this is when it was
a couple
yesterday.
Days ago. Yeah,
but so
talking about his posting on pedophile.
No. This is after that.
This is
right
post. It involves that though. But.
Well, it involves that. But we tried phoning him last week. Remember, you were there for that.
Yep.
And then we tried making some humorous quips about that. So Ethan Ralph's sex tape came out. I spoke to him privately many times about this and sort of went over the situation and sort of, he's an idiot for it coming out, for it happening, for it just existing. It's retarded. Yep. But I hope this is a wake-up call, and it seems to have been with my private talks with him, has been a wake-up call. Matt has taken this as I'm back and everything's good.
Everybody
No,
likes me now. I'm cool. Redemption
Matt-
arc, anybody? Redemption
Matt-
arc? Huh?
yeah.
Huh? Oh, okay.
So he said, oh, you know what? I want to talk to you, Andy. This is like 2 days ago. I want to talk to you on your show. And I'm like, no, you're not allowed on my show. No, you're not allowed on my show. So told
I choose whenever you talk. I get the you don't get to choose whenever you talk to us. I talk to you. I call you at strange hours of the night. That's how this exchange works. I call the shots. You don't.
We're not there's two things. There's drama, and then there's funny. Funny
Petty gay
would
shit
be
and funny.
Yeah, funny is like to us is like watching a wheelman and talking about how poor you are. Drama is me having you on the show and doing a back and forth. I'm not interested in that. So Matt and then everyone like told McKinley and a few other people were trying to shame me, going, Andy doesn't want drama. He says so, but last week his co-host was calling Matt. Yeah, because we thought it was funny.
It's funny to fuck with you, Matt. It is.
But it's not funny to speak. And
No, the thing is, it's funny to fuck with Matt at all times, but whenever he thinks he's got some kind of imaginary upper hand and once all of a sudden he's grown a pair of balls and wants to go talk to people, no, that's not whenever you get to do things. I choose when you do anything. When you put your pants on the morning, I did that. That was me, Matt. I control your life secretly behind the scenes. So
No, it's I don't understand. Like, so I know that Ralph has his dedicated haters, a lot of them. I don't even understand why PPP and Godwinson and see, I watch their stuff when they're making fun of him, but
yeah, we'll tell you why.
Okay, tell me first.
I know exactly why.
He reacts.
Okay, so I've told Ralph this. And
I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure. I've been for a year and 2 months, 3 months. I've been off coke. I did it for a year, and the coke aggravated me or agitated me into a point of being part of drama all the time. That's why I was like always part of IBS, the drama type circles.
Right.
Now, Ralph drinks. He's a drinker.
Right.
And the problem is with drinking is you're part of that drama circle. The drama circle, just like you said about you not being part of drama, is literally, it's like a drug. It's like being on drugs. It's negative. It's horrible. You have 1,000 people who watch you a night and you're making mad money, but you're still responding to a guy that your 1,000 people don't know, except for maybe 10, know what's going on.
Yeah.
Ralph kept responding. And I told Ralph this in public, and I've told it in private, and we had a big talk 2 days ago about this, and he's finally on board. I think this was a wake-up call. It was good for him, I think. And I told him, because I've been off drama, I think now for, like almost a year now. And when I do drama, it's like I watch your video, I make fun of you, and then I fuck off, and I'm back to my life. Ralph had a problem that anything PPP would say, it would be a response. It'd be a response. Oh, Godwin said it. I block Ben.
I find those two. I find them entertaining because when I watch their response video, Godwinson, the way he enunciates his words, he's great. I like him. He's like, we're gonna talk about roll, and he's pretty funny. Yeah. Those guys, they seem to be just in character. You know, they don't really take this seriously. Whereas the other guy, Kraut, and you could see from his doxing server and all of the leaks, like this stuff is real for him. That guy is like he was talking about wanting to put, he wanted to break Mr. Medicare's knees, and he had these hit lists, and like that guy,
he's a psychopath.
He's a psychopath. There's a lot of stuff out there. He kidnapped a lot of it. That guy's a fucking psycho. Yeah, right. Yeah. He is a legitimate psychopath. But for example, like PPP and Godwinson, they just look like they're playing around. Like they're like, Ralph, we caught you. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway,
BPS, real fast. Yeah. Why do you think they stopped going after me?
Because you stopped responding, probably.
Because I literally said on a stream, I know what they're about. They're
Yeah.
trolling. Responding to them is
Giving
they're-
them exactly what they want.
They're look, as crazy as they may seem, or as they're smart guys, okay? They know what's going on. Godwinson probably went to PPP and went, all right, Andy knows what we're fucking doing. And they could, and look, you could still
That's
ship.
why I told and you remember I told you that? Like, I was like, they're having a private discussion right now, and they're like, Andy's become self-aware. We can't fuck with them anymore. I told you that.
And look, if they make fun of it, and they still throw in jabs here and there. I think in their last 3 or 4 hours stream 2 days ago, they said 2 sentences about me. Wow. And that's because someone else brought me up. But
Do
the
they go
thing
after
is-
JF at all?
No.
No, because
He doesn't react. He doesn't respond.
Ah,
blocks.
okay, that's right.
He
Yeah.
He
blocks.
blocks. He
So-
rapes.
So,
wait.
He does though.
Okay.
But I think like Ralph, me and him had a big talk, and I mean, I'm not gonna say our conversation, but one of the parts of it, I'll say, because he'll be fine with me saying it, is that he goes, Andy, because he said it live on his show. He goes, Andy, I have to say, you have, because he thought 3 or 4 months ago when I told him all this, that I was being, I don't know, I was exaggerating. Yeah, I'm out of drama. Yeah, right, Andy's out of drama. And believe me, I used to be very predictable. But he went, Andy has been telling me this for months now, and he was right. PPP and Godwinson, this for them is a game.
Yeah, they're not. They don't seem serious about it. Like they don't take any of it seriously.
No.
You know? Yeah. So
And you're so has any sorry, I'm buzzed right now. Has any drama opportunities happened for you, BPS?
yeah, you get like people saying shit like on Twitter or whatever, but I never respond to any of it. I don't. I mean, even if you take a look at my Twitter is like absolutely nothing. I don't even really respond to anything, and I don't really. I'm just taking a look at it right now. Like I post my videos and I post some pictures that I take and I post music I like. I literally don't get into it with people. I never argue with people on Twitter. When people, I'll read stuff and I'll be like, what the fuck is this person on about? But I never respond. I never
my
get into any
God.
kind of anything like that with anybody.
BPS, I have to clip something from Red Bar. It's one of his private shows. You have to be signed up
Oh
for.
yeah.
He had
The
what
best take.
What you just said right now, BPS. I'm gonna send you a clip on Twitter DMs, dude. Like tomorrow.
Okay.
It's amazing. It's
Okay,
basically what you just said. Why are you responding? This is why I said to Ralph. Why are you responding and defending yourself to a guy who's got Pepe as his avatar and it's got like.
Well,
and they have this
Andy, it's not
creepy-
even that. Like, why are you responding to somebody who's not approaching you on serious like
They'll be like,
axioms? Like, why are you putting forth your what am I even trying to say here?
Why are you spending energy on something that doesn't need
Does
to
it?
be?
If
Well,
you
some-
ignore it,
well-
it goes away. It just
well,
goes.
well, here's an example. If Tuesday in our chat DM'd me and went, hey, Andy, I have a problem, I would take that seriously. She's been watching me for 3 months, 4 months. I know her. She's been cool with me. Okay, what's your problem, Tuesday? But when Slenderman 69,
1488,
Dick suck, goes, Andy, you've been slipping up. And I'm going to go, why have I been? No. We're not friends. We're not cool with each other. Hey, Andy, why didn't you DM me about... Shut your fucking mouth. Get the fuck...
Andy, retweet my tweet.
People... Oh, my God. There's one guy. Don't even start me. with that guy.
No.
There's a guy out there who's like, okay, fine. Just mute me. I almost said the N word there, but you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, leave me the fuck alone. I want to put on a good show. I think I put on a decent show. But honestly, I think that's why BPS is on top right now. You know what you remind me of in like a normie a creator. If I was going to take you and equate you to a normie creator, it would be Angry Video Game Nerd. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Angry Video Game Nerd. I love him. He's famous as fuck. Cinemassacre.
James Rolfe.
James Rolfe. He's famous as fuck.
Solid dude.
One of the creators from the get-go,
Mike Matei.
who blocked any hate or ignored any criticism that was
They don't
not-
engage. They just don't engage. At
don't
all.
engage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly me. Like I don't like drama because it like you were trying to explain it doesn't feel nice. It's not a nice thing to get involved in, and it doesn't help you or I see these people that get into these huge, fights on Twitter, and then they end up saying they get baited and they end up writing something, and then they lose their Twitter account. Right. I mean, I just don't see the point in arguing on Twitter with people. I mean, it just seems to be, I don't know.
Have you
Just
ever been in drama before?
No, not really. Not that I can think of.
Really?
No, not really. No.
Black Pigeon doesn't come across the kind of guy to me who engages either. So that makes sense.
Yeah. See, but it's so funny because as a guy who like
He seems
learned-
level-headed and reasonable.
See, I learned about drama from experiencing it.
Yeah, but it
it's
was
funny
also
how-
like your channel. I remember like it was part of what you were selling though too with the Warski one. I mean, I remember you did that one live stream with Sargon and Richard Spencer with the really famous line, "Sargon, you're not as smart as you think you are." You know that one?
Yeah.
And I think that was one
have
of
you
the
read
biggest-
Loki? Have you read Locke?
Yeah, exactly.
Loki.
I read Loki.
Exactly. Yeah, so that was like I think almost that was trending on YouTube, wasn't it? Like that
It was
that-
number one.
Yeah.
on YouTube,
So I mean,
yeah.
like that was part of what you needed to do in order to, that particular one. And then you had JF. You worked with JF for a while. I know you guys don't get along, or you didn't. I don't know what your thing is now. I try to stay on everybody's. I just try to stay on everybody's good side, and I don't.
I don't. Fuck everyone who
Okay.
isn't like me.
All right. All right. So
I'm just kidding. I love everybody. I'm just kidding.
But a lot of people,
Tuesday just threw
love drama.
real fast. Tuesday threw a diamond saying, "Rough night, good night, have a good weekend." Tuesday, Monday, we will see you. We love you. We're gonna read.
Why
more
was
donations
tonight
soon.
rough?
Good night, Tuesday.
Why was tonight rough?
She was fucked by a.
Whoa!
Floyd,
Hey! Jesus Christ! Okay, go ahead. Is that it?
Yeah. So, actually, I want to ask you because you avoid drama. You don't like drama, Black Pigeon. However, you love hating Mundane Matt.
Yes, he does.
Like
Well,
literally.
Mundane Matt, it's kind of funny because I remember after the Boulder incident, the Boulderversary, I don't know what it's called. The
Almost
Boulder
2
stream.
years ago to the day. Yes.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
I remember watching that, and then I saw afterwards, every video he would put up would be ratioed into the ground, like just every comment was just making fun of him. And I even went on the kill stream, I think probably a month later, and I said something along the lines of, you know what, guys, I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. Maybe you guys should stop dunking on him. And a couple of days later, I saw him fucking tweeting shit about me. And then I was after that, and then I said, "What the fuck?" And then he blocked me. So after that, it's just like, yeah, Mundane Matt. And then but also when I watched that Boulder thing again, I kind of understood people's anger of just the duplicity of literally lying to people's faces for 2 hours and then getting caught out. I mean, that was some very high level sociopathy or sociopathic behavior, you're watching. So yeah, Mundane Matt. Yeah, I actually felt sorry for him. Tried to defend the little fucker, or not. He's not that little. And then he basically threw shit on me and then blocked me on Twitter. So fuck him. Yeah.
You know, it's really funny that you say that because I was trying to be. This is like a year later.
Mm-hmm.
I was being, I guess, decent to him, And then I guess he was being okay with me on Twitter. We're not back and forth, but
He had moments like that where we kind of like relax a little bit, then he'd fucking freak out again. He does a lot
And then
of people.
it's like when everyone. Here's the thing: is when everyone. It was popular to hate me because of AIM. And look, it was embarrassing. And believe me, some people who made fun of me, I'm still friends with, like Mersh and Ralph. I understand, but when people they like turn on you and it's like not only are they making fun of you, but it's like Andy's like we should fucking
They're twisting
hang
the
him.
fucking knife.
Well, I know one of the things I also saw with that, where it just solidified my thing with Matt, is that after he did this, he went on. I remember this is when they were doing gay ops, where they tried to have Discord screenshots saying that Ralph had somehow sabotaged Sargon's Patreon. Do you remember that? Dame Pesos made that video showing
The Pate Bin
the Pate Bin. Yeah, the Pate Bin.
Pate Bin
thing.
works.
And I just remember listening to Matt on a stream going, that shit ain't fake. That shit ain't fake. He's like, and he was just completely like had transformed from, you know, he should be the heel for a little while and have some contrition for what he did. But, you know, he immediately was trying to work in gay ops and he was talking like he was some big alpha Chad, right? And it's like,
he does
dude,
that sometimes. Like whenever he tried to bully us into getting him on the show just a little bit ago, after we exposed him for being a pedophile.
And then now, and I was like, Andy and Kyler are smearing me as a pedophile.
You did that yourself.
You were on Anon.
If
you're
SE,
Matt Jarbo, in our opinion, is a pedophile.
our deeply held opinion. Yes, everything we say on this show is an opinion. No facts stated, no jokes told. Our deeply held opinion is that Monday Matt has pedophilic tendencies.
And
now,
if you say, Andy, why don't you want to talk to him? Because I don't talk to pedophiles.
And are we saying he's committed a crime? Absolutely not. I have no idea. But I'm just saying he may have certain proclivities towards illegal things. I don't know.
well, it's just interesting how he's taking his victory lap, you know, right now, because Ralph fucked up. How does that make you? How does that redeem you?
Hang on, BPS. You have to. Hang on. I'll put my face so you can see my face on the screen here. Look, here's my main thing with Ralph's fuck up, okay? So there used to be this thing where if you fucked up, you were over, it was canceled, it was take him out with the trash, it's done, right? I think now, like, Ralph was even like, Andy, thanks for being, I'm like, wait, do you think, 10 minutes, fuck.
Go ahead.
I was like, Ralph, do you think I was gonna like, people are gonna be mad at you? You're gonna fuck up, and I was gonna like, just completely throw you under the bus? No, I'm not a fucking pussy. Like, I don't use that for clout. I don't need clout. I don't want clout. I want the people who watch me to watch me and support me, and that's all I need. And Matt, though, and most people, this is an unfortunate thing, is they'll look at an opportunity of someone on the floor who's bleeding, who's hurting, and kick them and help everyone kick. I'm not that guy.
They'll think it'll lift the people who do that. They have this idea that'll lift them up in the process. It won't. It never does.
And like Todd McKinley. I'm gonna be
Judas McKinley, 26 people.
Actually, you know, I actually even emailed Ralph and I said, you know, look at it. I mean, the Amazing Atheist has been caught twice shoving bananas up his asshole,
pouring
boiling oil on his micro penis,
yes.
and I don't know, smearing himself in shit, and so I mean, what did Ralph do? He fucked some woman. I mean, you know, whatever.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
he's fucking a woman.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think.
Most of the people that are shaming him for this video have not fucked a woman in probably quite a long time.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. He handed them this on a silver platter.
He did.
Allegedly.
But here's
you know,
the thing
so it's like. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I've seen some videos, and I some of the ones that have been shaming him.
Every cool famous person in history has had a sex tape. Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton,
and
Tommy from the fucking.
He's still with his girlfriend, by the way. He's still with that girl. Like,
Okay.
Ralph is still with that girl. So
I don't know. I thought it was funny. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, have you seen some of the memes that have come out of it too? It's like,
Oh, hang on. I don't know if you heard me on Ralph's show yesterday. I made fun of him the entire time. And you know what Ralph said after? He DM'd me after. He goes, Andy, he goes, you were really funny tonight, and you were really. And Ralph made over 1,200 American last night.
Ooh.
Dollars.
fuck. Nice.
He made 1,200 USD, motherfucker. And,
Oh,
and which affected my donation count. So
No, we were.
I know. I'm kidding.
I actually that sex tape was so important and impactful. Barack Obama himself tweeted. Andy, do you want to show that? I sent it to you just now. Again,
no.
Barack Obama tweeted about Ethan Ralph's sex tape. Do you want to show that on screen? This is
it's
grimy.
overshadowed everything in the world, right?
This is grimy. I like it though.
Is this
Come on,
grimy?
Barack Obama. He said this. This is a real tweet. Trademark.
All right.
It says.
Wait.
Okay.
And go ahead.
It says, cool video, Ethan. Want to bring it to the White House? We should inspire more men to work on their stroke game. It's what makes America great.
Oh, thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
The sniff heard around the world.
You know what my first or one of my first jokes to Ralph was? So I hop on his show yesterday, and I go, hey, you know how you always go smash or pass? Can we do like sniffer pass now? Ralph was like, fuck you. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh god, that's
Listen,
actually-
I've done a lot of depraved things in the bedroom. But
Yeah, I have to
that's
use the washroom again. I'm sorry, boys.
no,
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. One second.
I've got a new thing to add to the bucket list, or as I call it, the fucket list. But that's not true. That's disgusting. I take that back. That's horrible. I didn't say
I don't know,
that.
man. You know, you see like all kinds of porn people's doing their sniffing stuff. Maybe he just watched a porn movie and then got it from that. Who knows?
Well, maybe it was.
Maybe he's working on his Joe Biden.
Well, some things come with a authenticity check, and you have to scratch
Yeah.
off the foil and compare the serial code online. Maybe he's making sure it was a genuine article. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Making sure he's got it. It's not like a dead named girl.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
shit. That's Jesus. Swan Kelly says Ralph said he didn't sniff it. Listen, we all listen. You can we saw the tape, we saw the footage. I don't know. I think a nasal inhalation was made, but I wasn't there. Also, a viewer of our show, Val, is a big fan of yours. Can you shout her out, please?
Hi, Val. Thanks very much. Very much appreciated.
Back.
Fan of your videos.
That's awesome. So I was actually wrong today. The reason why the right wing is going so crazy, it's going to be an interesting day. Today is the 75th anniversary of the surrender of Japan.
Oh, wow.
Second World War. So that's what the holiday is here. But okay.
So that's when the good guys lost.
Basically, I mean, I don't know, what Truman did and what the U.S. military did to Japan, like in the last month of the war, with incendiary bombings of their cities and stuff. If it had gone the other way, Truman would have hung as a war criminal. That's not the point.
Mm-hmm.
They have here in the city. I'm just this is going to be kind of interesting. They have something called it's called the Yasukuni Shrine, and in it, it's a Shinto shrine. And in it, it has the names of all of Japan's war dead that are enshrined. So their names are there, and therefore they're enshrined within the memorial. But because they're enshrined, they become deities within, or like spirit gods or something.
Really?
In terms of, But so there's like something like 3 million people's names that are there. But what they did, there was some Shinto shrine, Shinto priests that were, I guess they didn't accept the war crimes tribunal, and they also inscribed the names of, I think, 5 or 6 Class A war criminals that were hung by the Americans after the war. So this shrine has become a focal point between China, Korea, and Japan. So whenever this day comes around, a lot of times if you've got like less conservative prime ministers, they don't go. But if the prime minister goes to pay his respects to Japan's war dead, there's just diplomatic fucking shit all over the place. And you have riots in Seoul and riots in Beijing where they smash sushi restaurants and overturn Toyotas. There was another one. This happens every fucking year, dude. And I think I saw the prime minister go there earlier today. That's why all of these right-wing guys are running around the city right now saying, death to democracy, bring back the emperor, bring back the empire and stuff. Yeah. So that's what this day is. So I forgot about that.
Wow.
So you should just, anyone who's interested, Yasukuni. So Yasukuni.
I'll book that, mark that right now. It sounds interesting.
It's quite interesting. Yeah. So like there was a Korean guy a couple months ago who tried to set fire to it, and then he just burned down the door. I mean, it's literally just this focal point for the one thing about Asians is they fucking hate each other. They absolutely hate each other, right? They utterly despise each other.
Wait, is it different race Asians?
Different countries. Chinese, everybody hates the Chinese. The Vietnamese hate the Chinese. The Filipinos hate the Chinese. The Taiwanese. Well, everybody, but the Japanese and Koreans don't get along. The Burmese and the Thais don't get along. The Vietnamese and the Chinese hate each other. Everybody hates each other. Like absolutely everybody hates each other. So it's like, this is actually Northeast Asia is the most militarized spot or region on the planet. Like and they all hate each other, and they're always fighting over like specks of like atolls or, piece of rock, between them and stuff. It's funny too, because you have this idea before you come to Asia that Asians are very, it's less than a minute. But they're
shit. No, I'll re-invite you guys right after. Like, this is too good.
Yeah. It's just interesting because you have this idea of Asian people being stoic and being thoughtful and stuff, and they're just as petty as anybody else, and it's just so funny how they just despise each other of the different countries.
What's funny too is like how, okay, we're gonna lose each other in a second here.
4,
we'll
3, 2. This is like the last moments of existence. She's like, wait, I got something to say.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
This is our last words.
I got one thing to say.
Is this
hold on?
Who's asking? Is this live?
Wait, I got one.
Are you fast to go? Is this live?
Like, do you know what porn is? And I'm like, nah.
That was good. All right, here we go. Live full screen. I'm gonna ask you guys, donate. We're gonna read through all of them right now. I promise. Black Pigeon, we're like BFFs with him, Yeah, let me invite them back. We're like BFFs with Black Pigeon. No, but he's been watching for a month, almost every app. That's really nice of him. You should watch his videos, please. Go to BPS, Black Pigeon Speaks on YouTube. He's enormous. You won't miss him. I'm fucking hammed, by the way, guys. I am fucking getting hammed. I'm scared to even speak. All right. Let me invite my new Kyler. All right, now I'm gonna invite my new BPS. All right, guys, I want to say right now, your donations, if we pass 10K a night, this show keeps going. If it's under 10K in one night, it's gone. I hope you had fun watching this show forever. All right, you're back.
I'm racist. What?
I'm buzzed, dude.
Did you hear what I was playing before I got cut off?
Yeah, you play. it played the first sentence and it died.
I got one thing to say. There's the one thing.
BPS is like our buff. BFF.
He's third chair.
Yo, he's like, yeah, cause
There's
he
people
gets it.
there's people fighting for a third chair and they don't even know they're doing it. Mersh, Black Pigeon Speed.
Yeah, but Merch says the N word all the time.
I
so.
like that though. I don't no, I don't like it when he does
I'm
it. but
rolling
I
a
like-
joint
I like
right now, by the way.
Oh shit.
Hang on.
We're going late tonight, dude. This is awesome.
I'm having fun. Are you okay?
No, I'm having a lot of fun. This is
Yeah.
good.
Here we go. Do you see?
That's still no, I see.
Can you see me?
It's in like 2 frames. No, never mind. Actually, it's for once. It's not 2 frames a second. That's actually really impressive. You got like a fucking dip can full of wheat. It's also a grinder. Oh,
Grinder. And I got raw. You ever hear of these?
yeah. I used to use that. I used to use Hempwick and Raws.
I'm rolling a
Hempwick.
joint for after. Oh, this is a lot of weed.
Yeah, that's what my dad did.
Oh, really, Bogey? All right. Oh,
My
yeah.
dad made me touch him. Yeah, I think I
Made
first
you
remember.
Boogie
No, like he made me
scares
touch
me.
it, but I didn't really fuck with it.
Okay, that's kind of. That's scaring me.
Boogie started talking about it.
That's
Boogie's like
scaring
begging
me.
everyone. Let me tell you about when I got molested. Let me tell you about when I got molested.
Did you
on
say
the set."
sagging?
I'm not a dangerous man.
Yo,
Never even suggested
okay, all right. You BPS, you there?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Hey, we were just
we,
testing out some sounds.
we were legitimately well before that, but we were saying like I don't. Here's the thing: is I'm not a big guest guy because most guests are
We're
it's-
what Annie's trying to say is that we're usually enough for one show. It's hard to get a word in edgewise with us, but you know, sometimes we gotta make exceptions for that. We gotta have a new voice on.
no. But I was saying we're not guest guys, but BPS is fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, this has been a good show. I like.
Yeah,
it.
thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean we're not. I mean, if you want to leave
We
now, it's up to you.
we were.
Oh
we
no,
were
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just waiting for a friend of mine, and she's not here yet. And we're just gonna go to the. It's happy hour soon. So
happy hour.
You let us know, dude.
Do you know what happy? Do you know what happy hour in Japan sounds like?
that's more like Thailand, dude.
wait. Kyler, do it again.
That's what he hears every hour on the hour in Japan.
Here. I'm
Fucking
gonna pound.
gongs.
Here, I'm gonna pound through super chat.
Oh yeah.
Because we have questions for Black Pigeons speaks. So I'm gonna pound through these. Don't be offended if I don't read them as deep as I usually
will
do.
be. I'll be offended.
Okay, here we go. Val Rose. Okay, we'll do this quickly. Wait, did I read? Hang on. Sorry. Here we go, because we have. Wait. Colonna Derek for a diamond. How do Portuguese men do well with Asian women?
Well,
Go
to be
ahead.
honest, I would say like pretty much most European men can do. I mean, you can't look like Boogie 20 whatever his number is. I mean, you're not gonna.
14.
But I mean, if you're normal looking guy, you can do well in pretty much anywhere in Asia.
Really? All right.
Definitely.
Higgs Boston for a diamond. Andy, I love you more as far as from today. Thank you, Higgs Boston. Tuesday for it. That was sketchy. Tuesday for a diamond. Thank you so much. Cyclics for a diamond. Woman and most Gen Z fight like 2003 moshing. Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
that is true. We got Life in Hell for a diamond. Will BPS speak on Ed Dutton on stream?
I've never been asked. I actually watch his stuff from time to time. I like his stuff. It's good. But I've never been asked to go on there. So
Who's Ed Dutton? Sorry,
he's
I
a
don't know.
British guy who's living in Finland, I believe, and he's based in Red Pilled, shall we say. But he's works at a university. He's a professor, as I understand it. He's highly educated. You can tell by his vernacular and his use of language that he's definitely upper class British. And I imagine the reason being is that that's how he's gone and got a PhD. I mean, you can basically tell people's social level or rank or however you'd want to say it by their accents in the UK, right?
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, I mean, like for example, Tommy Robinson has a very working class accent, whereas Edward Dutton has an aristocratic accent.
All right, cool. Would you say our show Twisted Mind is based in Redfield?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Here, let's try to pound through these real fast. Irrational Minded for a Diamond saying Kyler, Argentina seems right for you.
Hey, okay. Go ahead.
And Sutus.
That's for Hitler fled after the war.
Yep. And Satasu for a Diamond saying BPS, opinion on Otoya Yamaguchi.
Based in Redfield. He was an ultra nationalist who assassinated a communist.
Yeah.
It's a really famous picture.
I made a meme one time out of that picture. I took a jewel vape. I put it in his hand instead of a sword. It was very funny.
I'm just looking about where he died. He died actually just like one city over from me right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jordan, Texas and by the way, BPS, we have to talk about you coming to Portugal. I want to chill.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the place, man. I do. I love it.
We'll talk, man. Jordan, Texas for a Diamond. America is the big pinata. All right, yeah. That's funny. Fed Zeppelin for a Ninja Genie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fed Zeppelin, for that, man.
Thank you, Fed.
It says it's the only thing to say that you're a good friend. It's another thing to prove it. Well done, boys. I think he's talking about the Ralph thing.
Absolutely.
When I'm a friend, I'm a friend. I'm not a fucking.
Well, Andy, you could either be talking about the Ralph thing or the fact that you bring this cancer Make-A-Wish child on your show every day as like a favor. That's a really good friendship too.
That's not friendship as it is
pity.
Sadness. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Fed Zeppelin, for the massive donation there. Chauvinist for a Diamond saying late night shows are good for Australians. I did see people in chat. I've gotten DMs that saying thank you from Australia, so I appreciate you Australians. Tuesday for a Diamond. Thank you so much. Mwah. Jessica gifted a 1-month sub to Will Heron. We love Will Heron. And Jessica, we love you. Chauvinist for a Diamond saying, in my honest opinion, Ralph ruined Godwinson. He used to be great. Godwinson used to be interesting and funny, but this Ralph thing, it's like, we got it, you hate him. Can you be funny somewhere else, or is that all you have? Tuesday for a Diamond saying, rough night. Oh, yeah, I read that. Chauvinist for a Diamond, Ralph gave it a good old snort. Ralph, Valrose Mac for a Diamond, saying, didn't Thais ban the Chinese from their temples?
I'm not sure about that, but I know the Chinese are not very well liked in Thailand because I'm pretty much convinced. Excuse me, I'm just eating a curry bun.
No, you're fine.
No, you're good. You're good.
When you go down there, the problem with mainland China, and you can basically chalk it up to communism and Mao, because you go to Taiwan, and there are also Chinese there, but their behavior is completely different. Taiwanese are quite civilized; they're fairly well behaved, but mainland Chinese people are basically barbarians, and the Thai people are very polite people, and they really don't like the way Chinese behave when they're visiting. So you've got because Thailand's so close to China, they have all these before COVID, they had all these sort of like prepackaged tours for Chinese tourists. And when they rock up in big groups, they just behave like barbarians. And a lot of people basically chalk it up to communism and the Great Leap Forward. And, like in China, I mean, having even manners during the time of Mao was seen as bourgeois and could get you fucking killed, right?
All right, man. Jordan, Texas for a Diamond thing. Ask Pigeon about white Asians.
I have no idea what that would be, but
I don't either. I was like, wait.
There is a group of the Aboriginal people in Japan. They're called the Ainu, and as far as I understand, they're like a Neolithic hunter-gatherer group that found their way over to these islands probably when they were still connected to the mainland, so probably during the Ice Age. And they are, as far as I understand, they're not Mongoloid, they're Caucasoid. So they are the same sort of racial as white people, but they've been almost bred out of to extinction. I don't think there's any full ones left, or there might be, but not many.
All right, and thanks Jessica and Stabadub2K for the ice creams. You guys are so fucking cool. Happy Accent, thank you for the diamond. Mwah, appreciate it. Chauvinist for a diamond. Have you had Medicare on since you've been back? No, Medicare is doing his own thing.
If he wanted to come on, that'd be cool, but I don't think he wants to.
No, he's banned from the show. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
shit. Gotcha, bitch.
No, I like Medicare. Oh,
I don't. Fuck him.
It's going.
Just kidding.
And
Kidding,
we're
I like
almost.
Medicare.
We're at the end almost. Wow. Chauvinist for a diamond. Have you? Oh yeah. Wolf of 1913 for a diamond. Is Black Pigeon Speaks familiar with the term Beihaku?
Beihaku. No, I'm not.
But let me see how it's spelled. Maybe I can pronounce it. Hold on.
It's CP. Imagine.
Bihaku? Bihaku? I don't know what that is. Bihaku.
Chauvinist for a diamond saying no Asians seem to like the
Bihaku?
Chinese.
That's correct. I don't think any of them do, because they have literally territorial disputes with everybody. Right?
China is the Israel of Asia. Let me put it that way.
They literally have territorial disputes with everyone from India to the Philippines. Right? Everybody.
The West Bank is like China treats the entirety of the rest of Japan like the West Bank, if you get what I'm saying.
And last one is Sick Licks for a diamond saying Andy sober equals sick flex, Andy drunk equals correct. Sick Licks, does that mean that you're always wrong? Honestly, yo, Black Pigeon, well...
Well, I didn't mean to press that. Wait. Whoa. Hey.
Don't fuck up the end of the interview. What the fuck?
I took it back. I pressed the rewind button.
Okay,
I didn't.
alright.
I was like pressing my finger against random keys, and I forgot their hotkey to sounds. So that's my bad.
Black Pigeon Man, we honestly thank you for being on the show, dude. That's mad.
Thank you.
Mad love, mad respects. 7:50, still watching at 4:09 a.m.
Jesus
Go
Christ.
to bed, you
Get a job.
Get.
No, thanks for having me, guys. We should do it again sometime soon.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Actually, Kyler kept DMing me and messaging me and calling me about this because we thought like our idea was we'll talk to Black Pigeon for an hour and then we'll move on, but 3 hours later but
He wanted to stay the whole time. I'm impressed. It's a lot of
No.
stamina to keep up with us. We're crazy. We're like the ADHD kids in the back of the class, just slapping each other and going crazy.
But Kyler wanted you next time for Wheelman app.
Well, yeah, we want to watch a Wheelman, a mundane Mac
Are you
goes to
down?
Walgreens. Video
I'm
with
down.
you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Definitely.
We'll plan
That'd be
it.
hilarious.
I'll DM you on Twitter for that, dude.
All right. Sounds great, guys.
All right, peace. Have a nice rest of your day, brother.
Thank
You too, guys.
you.
Thanks for having me. Like I said.
Yeah, peace, dude.
Later, guys.
man.
Have a
Bye.
good one, buddy.
Bye.
Peace.
You know what the weird thing about Zoom? Sometimes they can't hang up immediately, so they just kind of sit here for a second figuring it out.
I did it.
But there's
you saw me,
but there's
right?
a
I was
but there's
like,
there's like a big red leave button in the corner. People don't see that.
Yeah,
Wait,
but I
Black
was-
Phillip says I haven't slept in 25. That's absolutely not true. I sleep all the time. I love sleep.
We'll send us a Ninjakini. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm
That
just
was a good
kidding.
one. That was good.
This show.
Listen,
I won't lie though. I won't lie. Near my fifth beer, when I was in the middle of a sentence, it like hit me, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Did you hear it when it hit me? Did you hear
Yeah,
when it
I
hit-
did. I remember like Andy forgot what he was saying in the middle of a sentence just now, and then reset it. Somebody said in chat, I cleaned my room. Now I have not. There's a reason why I keep the back of this black. My bed's not even made today. I just lazied out, but this room is destroyed. There's stuff everywhere. You would cast aspersions on me if you saw it. So
Hang on. They want a bonus seg.
Uh
How
huh.
about this? How about this? How about this?
Memorabilia. What are you talking about?
If we get, just because we like to set goals for the people, and
Get us to
for us.
13K in 2 seconds, or I'll
If
fucking
we-
skull fuck you.
if we get 13K, so it's 2 Ninja Geens. All right.
Not even that. 1 Ninja Geen and 2 dies.
No, I'm gonna
No,
say
nine
two
nine
nin-
dies.
no,
Nine
no,
dies.
no,
No,
no.
I misspoke. It's 9
Two
diamonds and 1
ninja,
Ninja Geen.
two ninja will watch a wheelman nap.
It's not often we're this merciful to you guys. You guys want the show to go until the sun rises. We cut it
Yeah.
off now. Andy
Yeah.
used to stream video games until the sunrise, but we don't do that anymore.
7 a.m.
Yeah, I remember
I
staying up
used to
with you.
stream till 7 a.m. every day.
Mhm.
All right, we have the timer on. If we get yes, I got through it. All right, he's about to go live. Wait, what?
Who's about to go live?
Who? Nick Core. Oh, I could.
Who?
I should probably say that.
What are you talking
slow.
about? There's more room for characters now. You could have told us who it is. That's
Yeah.
really weird.
Hey, Nick Core, who do you mean? For a diamond?
And tell us, you fucker.
Yeah, you Nick Core.
I hate Nick Kors.
Yeah, his chats are crazy.
He's always like saying crazy things. Someone's asking. for
Yeah,
the
I saw it.
Shekel
I
song.
saw it.
There you go. It's the Shekel song, you bitch.
Wait,
That was rude.
wait,
You're not a bitch.
hang
I'm
on,
kidding.
hang on.
That's,
And what did you color? Okay, we said 3 minutes, right?
we're a minute down.
We have 2 mins. Are they able to see our? Oh, they
They're
don't even
not.
see-
They're not gonna
Oh,
make
oh,
it.
oh, they don't see the timer.
No, they don't. They're not gonna make it though. They got
There
2
it
minutes.
is.
They got
There
2
it
minutes left.
There it is. All right, we got Yesko the dime. Look,
Only 20 more diamonds, guys.
look. You know what? I'm gonna assume you're not gonna make it. So, guys, it's been a great night. Black Pigeon speaks.
Black speaks. I love that.
No, he was actually like. Here's the thing: is we're not gonna make it, so we're gonna end it. Guys,
Yeah.
I understand everyone spent all their D's on Ralph and PPP. And all
We
that
get
stuff.
yeah. You guys are busy giving lemons to fucking the Gunt stream. Yeah.
Here, I'll distribute rewards.
We're getting
We're
Ralph's
ending
sloppy
it.
seconds, guys.
I want you guys to do
Wait.
something. Stop donating to Ralph and just donate all the money to
Yeah,
us.
I didn't want to say it on. Okay, Andy said it.
I'll
I
say
agree.
it. Just
I agree.
save it.
You're right.
Save the cash. All right.
Don't you guys hate it whenever they print the cool stuff on the back of the T-shirt?
Bitters for a diamond. Never. I like reading people. Bitters for a diamond says.
He's not even clap crew. Go ahead.
Not even clap crew. It says, "Good stream, boys. Thank
you."
you."
That was one of our
Um,
better episodes, I like to think. So, my pussy's wet from that. I'm dripping. Go.
Hang on, SKF, did you record this? SKF, did you? SKF, did you
My
record?
clit is throbbing right now from that.
SKF,
one.
did you OBS that? Did you edit?
You ever worn a shirt backwards, Swan Kelly? It's not comfortable for a man, at least.
Bro,
I think for women, yeah, he did. He's always there. He's our boy.
SKF, can
we
I-
pay him $100 a month to do this. You know that?
Could you not bring up fake?
Andy pays me $100 a month to do the show. There you go.
I pay him $3. I buy him.
He comes in my
I-
chat and drops a guinea once in a while. That's my
I throw a $3.99.
He subscribed to my stream. I mean,
No, I sent him a $10 Steam card.
and he sent it over goods and services PayPal. So like it took a chunk out of it,
No,
a huge
I've-
chunk.
No, I've sent you money. Don't let me lie.
No, he doesn't pay people who works for him. You guys know that. Mersh said it, so it's true. Obviously, Mersh always tells the
Tyler,
truth.
say it live.
Andy pays me handsomely for this show, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to make money this way. Andy pays me probably more than he should. To be honest, I'm not gonna say that.
I'm
but-
gonna refund the last PayPal.
Oh no, don't do that.
Kidding, guys. Tonka over here. Wow.
He pays me. He pays me. He pays me in Olive Garden gift certificates like Tonka fucking. He paid failure and get Olive Garden gift certificates.
Yo,
That's true.
we should get out these headphones. I like earphones too. You know what we need?
That's true. Go ahead.
We need okay.
Tonka paid his employees and get Olive Garden gift cards.
Wait, by the way, who offered me the flight stick?
Oh, the flights. It was fuck. I just saw him a second ago. Fuck.
Joey
Shabadoo.
Joey Shabadoo.
Send it to me.
Send it to Kyler.
Yeah, you can. Here's a link to our Discord
Look,
right now. I'm gonna post the server link. You can find me in there, and I'll give you my address.
That's my gift to Kyler. Joey.
That's how he's paying me this. Someone else's flight stick.
No, stop!
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Tyler.
Everyone knows I'm joking.
I know.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I PayPal you money. Okay?
He pays me handsomely. I'm looking at the camera right now. I get compensated for my performance on this show fairly, and that's a fact. You can clip this.
Okay. Joey.
Anything I say otherwise is a joke. I'm stating that right now.
Joey, please send your flight stick to Kyler. I'm gonna buy a flight stick. Oh, Joey, you think what the fuck in chat?
No, Andy doesn't want to give his address out to people, but I will because I'm reckless and I don't give a fuck. I use the internet like I fuck a woman.
Joey,
no condom.
Look, Joey.
Go ahead.
I like Joey. I think Joey is cool. He's clap crew. This is my parents' address. I would never even risk their address being out.
Because I was telling Andy, I'm like,
it is
mail to
1050
me.
Bloor, but you don't know what apartment.
It's in the Andy lives in the Linguisha department. He gives you the sausage, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I was saying like Andy, have him mail it to me, I'll mail it to you. You trust me, and he's like, no, you keep it. That's how generous. Andy's one of the nicest.
I don't have a PO box.
Andy's one of the most. Andy's one of the most. I'm trying to compliment you. Hold on. Andy's one of the most nicest, generous people, genuinely I've ever met in my life, and that's not a joke. So.
It was funny because when Kyler started, by the way, chauvinist for Diamond says Kyler is a great co-host. He is not only a good co-host, he's a great friend, a pal, a guy that Will Heron, what's going on?
People always say no internet friends. We've got internet friends here. Me and Andy are internet friends.
But here's the thing is, may I say one thing before we leave?
Sure.
Will Heron gifted a 1 month sub to Jessica. A second, 3, Will Heron's trying to get in.
Ooh.
And he's really generous until there's coke involved, someone said. I don't do coke.
I do. Send it to me.
To. But here's the thing is, I want to say this about people online. No internet friend. You know what? Internet people are fucked.
Yes, they are.
I've had enough. When someone's like, "Hey, Andy, why?" I ban them. I don't even want to. If you're
you, hear you, know about you.
If you're a viewer of the show and you're cool, I'm cool with you. But when you send me 17 messages and you go, "Hey, Andy, you're banned. You're fucked." Look, here's the thing: is with the internet people. Red Bar said, we have to play this on the show next week.
We do.
Because I've had this thought. There's people who are crazy, who are insane,
gay, retarded. I cut you off when you said fat.
They're like, they act like I owe him something. Like I do a show. No. You owe me something. You fucking, when I put out 3, 6, 9, 12, 16 hours of content a week for free.
If not more.
You going, why didn't you reply to my 19 DMs?
Wait. Repeat that. Why didn't you reply? Repeat that again.
Why didn't I
Why didn't you reply to my 19 DMs, Andy?
Because you're sick.
In the words of Lil Wayne,
No, 'cause
never
you-
mind, that wouldn't apply. Never mind.
There's this thing, Frank Sinatra. You think he had to DM with his fans? No. He did his thing and then he left.
That's a
I
good
love
point.
I love all of you who watch me. I talk to you in chat. You can DM me on,
Appreciate you. You're the best. I'm glad you're here. I'm happy to entertain you guys.
if you DM me on Twitter and you go, believe me, I replied to 3 DMs today. Someone's like, "Hey Andy, love your show." I wrote, "Thank you." Someone wrote something about Kyler today. I didn't tell you Kyler, but
Whoa.
they were like, "I'm shocked how close you and how much rapport we have with each other."
We put the rape in rapport.
Right? And then and I said, "Thank you very much. He's cool, blah, blah." And then there was someone who goes, "When's the podcast being released, the website?" And I said, "In a few weeks, stay tuned." But when you text me, there are people who DM me this. Andy, you don't have an RSS feed now. That's a scam.
Scam?
I had a guy go, "You're scamming me."
How?
I never recognized his name. He's like, "I've watched for 2 weeks." I'm like, how do I say how much I hate that person?
We've never given a definitive statement on when the fucking podcast. Because the thing is, too, is we want to do it right. We want to make sure it's the best thing for you guys. We don't want to find the first thing that floats around our way and cling to it. That's how you get into bad situations. We want to find the best thing for you guys, the best website, the coolest stuff. We want you guys to have the best stuff, not the gay stuff.
I sent Kyler a thing a few days ago. I'm like, look at this site builder for web. What's it called? Web, whatever the web thing is.
WebMD.
WebMD. I sent him this other like template site and this. I'm like, what do you think is better? We're gonna use Libsyn. We're gonna use this. I'm trying to make it better. And someone's like, "Are you scamming me?" I'm like, I haven't seen one lemon that's 0.12 cents.
If we did like a Kickstarter or GoFuckMe for a fucking, didn't do it, that's a scam. I will admit that, but we haven't forced anybody to give us anything. We have not received any kind of compensation for a possible RSS. This is all something we're doing out of our own pocket because it costs money to host a fucking podcast.
Yeah, and then someone's like, "Oh, I've had people go, what about the $5,000, the ones that I refunded from the failed Miami thing?"
I never got mine back.
And I lost.
I'm just kidding. I never gave to that.
$4,000 from AG Luck. Remember that guy? What a
AG Luck, more like PP fuck.
Anyway. Oh my God. Hey, one. I know you're joking. One in chat. What? ONNNE. Why didn't you add me on MySpace? I had someone literally go, "Why was I banned from your Discord?"
Probably because you're a.
I went, "To be banned from my Discord, you've got to try to be weird. Most of you are insane."
Some of them are good people.
Oh, I love all
I'm
SKF, Fash, Nick Core, MTMD, Frank,
Apocalypse UVN,
Apocalypse UVM, Morgan Kane, Trigger Happy, Cartman. You're
One
cool.
Step Too Far.
But when you go, Cyber Bishop, he hasn't been around in 2 weeks.
He came around to be
Cyber
funny.
Bishop. No, the Cyber Bishop. Here's the thing: is he was. Why am I banned? Why am I banned? Why am I banned? Literally, I got 18 messages from other viewers going,
This guy is annoying.
"Could you stop unbanning Cyber Bishop? He's a fucking fat. Get. He's a fucking Nick. Nick.
And the thing is, too, is that he wasn't explicitly breaking Toss, too, which it puts us in a tough spot because it's like, it's hard to ban somebody for being annoying when they're not explicitly breaking terms of service. At least on D-Live, we control that, or not D-Live, but Discord, we control that. We make the rules there, but D-Live has their own rules. And if he was being annoying in D-Live chat, and he wasn't breaking TOTS, that puts us in a tough spot where we're just like, well, we have to enforce the rules equally. But I get it. I totally got it. I was on your guys' side, but I needed the smoking cock. You know what I'm saying?
I banned someone who questioned my thoughts there. You see how crazy, how fast we banned? You banned people for saying the same things that you did. I just banned. It doesn't matter. Don't say N. Don't say F slur in chat. And don't bash me. You get it?
Yeah. We're
And
carefully curating the community we want here. And people are like, don't say community, don't say that. It's a dirty word. No, fuck that. This is a community of ends. We're all each other's ends. Fuck
And
you.
not an Agent 911 who I just banned. Okay? Your name is sketchy, first of all. Second of all, if you want to be unbanned, DM me.
Agent 911?
And I need a reason why you should. Yeah, Agent 911. And if you give me a reason why I should unban you, I'll unban you. You're fucking psychopaths.
You're weird. I don't like
You're
weird people.
fucking weird. I hate you. You get it?
And then Red Bar definitely put this in better terms, but I think you should be. So there you go.
Killed.
Yes, I
Guys,
think you should be taken to the curb and stomped,
you should be fucking
murdered,
9/11, the old Yeller, you fucks.
taken behind the back with the old long tom and blown your brains out.
Here's the thing is, Fast the Goy, never a problem. Swan Kelly, never a problem.
You can have a weird name like Fash the Goy. It's a little bit spooky name, but he's fine. He doesn't ever do anything crazy. Because sometimes the guys that have names like that, they're here to cause trouble and say, you know, things like and stuff. And it's just like, okay, but I try to be fair. I try to, you know. Also, can I do a quick shout out?
Go ahead.
There's a Facebook page. I'll link it right now. It's called Planet War. The guy who runs it is in chat right now under the name Planet War. It's also a page that I help manage as well and post things on. There's the link. Go and like Planet War on Facebook. It is based in Red Pilled and good.
Floyd, you better be joking.
What happened?
He goes, refund my left. Go ahead, Floyd. Try one more. One more, Floyd. He goes, refund my lemons. I'll refund you a fucking.
We can't.
Come in your. I don't give a fuck. Even if I could. You give me like
I wish I could get
6
some crumbs
lemons.
refunded. If you,
gave
go
me 7 cents, Floyd. You fucking I'm kidding. Calm down. He says he's kidding. I'm drunk.
We're not playing. Like Planet War on Facebook. That's what I gotta say.
Guys.
That's my page.
Okay. Anyone saying refund?
Not mine. I help it.
Anyone who says refund lemons, I'm fucking banning for my.
I'll
Facebook.
crucify you.
Guys,
I'll ban you from Facebook. If you say anything about lemons to me, I'll ban you on Facebook. So.
Even if it's like.
I'll make a subculture group tonight, and you'll be invited in. And if you don't,
No, wait,
fuck
hang
around.
on. Look, I'm too buzzed for now. I'm mad. Here's why I'm mad. Was Walmart today and ends, and now there's people who I want you all to understand who watch me. Val, Nick Core, Biden Ryden, my cat's scratching the door. You got June. Wait.
I'll read some names too. Bisexual Dog Catcher 69, Sandra Bullock fan, Sweaty Goat Nipples. All you guys better fucking be on watch.
Here's what I want you to all understand. There are people who DM me and they say things like this. They go, "Hey, I know you and Kyler are doing a good show and all that, but it's kind of fucked up. You don't have a archive." I want to dox your family when you say that. Do you understand what? You get it? I'm thinking about doxing your fam, even if they're 6. I want to dox your fucking
Whoa,
6-year-old kid.
Okay. I'm gonna plug my show real quick since there's 637 watching
Go
still.
ahead.
Today, technically today, in about 15 hours, I'm doing a music show, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. It's a lot of fun. It's the link for it is down there below the donate button under the video. You can follow me, subscribe if you want. It's very fun. We listen to music, we talk about music, we listen to it. Users can submit donations through links or submit links through donations. And then I play them on the stream. I judge your music taste harshly and I roast you. And we're listening to a Smiths album. I'm not sure which one, but I think Hatful of Hollows was one of the contenders.
All right.
We're listening to the Smiths. So
Wow. Oh, just kidding, by the way, everyone. We're having a fun time here.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
We love you guys. And thank you for watching. We'll see you all on the next Twisted Mind. That's going to be next week, Monday, 12:30 a.m. EST. It's after the Kill Stream. Kill Stream, 9:30 p.m. EST. We'll see you all there, guys. Have a great weekend. It's been a great show, and we'll see you all later. Kyler SC. Kyler SC. The link down there. Click it. Hang on. I want you all to know, 620 watching. Follow him, even if you're not going to watch.
There's
just
nothing better on Saturday my time slot.
No, but hang on.
Better.
Hang on. Even if you're busy tomorrow, it makes his number look better, and then therefore it brings in more people who actually want to watch. Right?
And I stream for like 8 hours, 10 hours sometimes. So it's a long show. You can drop in and drop out and come back and check it out what's going on. And I'll play your music. Just donate a diamond with the link. I'll play it.
And guys, this week, Monday to Friday, you guys have been primo. Thank you. Peace.